everything's fabulous today. Look at this eagle sweeping down to come to you. The eagle is a sign of the masculine's return, and it's a sign of manifesting your dreams. And I actually was cleaning around a bit of stuff and I found my eagle canvas, forgot that I had it. And I thought, get that up, Liz. That's going up as a sign of what's coming forward for the rest of this year, moving into 2025. So I'm so excited about this. So welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. This is a live Q&A. So all you need to do is ask me a question. And if I'm guided to your question, I can answer. Remember, if you are watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the live and you'll receive an answer you need to know. So it could be about work, it could be about money, it could be about love, it could be about your twin flame, it could be about your health, it could be about family. Anything you want to ask me, you can do. But there's always answers somewhere, even if I'm not connected with you directly, because we are a collective here too. So I'm just going to bring this up. Already I'm getting a little block in the throat chakra, which is about healing issues around communication and creating the way forward. And this is a very powerful time right now. Very powerful. You know, we've got the new moon and we've got the 6/6 portal on Thursday. It's only 2 days away. And, you know, there's power coming in then. We've got the solstice coming up. There's great things ahead. No matter what the circumstances feel like right now, things are definitely changing for you. So you're being guided to have faith and trust and know that all is well. And I'm also going to be doing a power cleanse on Saturday. So on Saturday, we're going to be doing a cleansing, how to release the past and let go and feel free. And that's the energy that's flowing in as we move towards this new moon. So we've got Shay in the house and we've got Mariana. Thank you for being here. And if you are glad I'm live, guys, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Welcome. And if anyone, just for anyone watching the replay, you know, if you would like a personal reading with me, all you need to do is email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So we've got Maheshi here. Welcome, honey. We've got Stephanie. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to start with Shay's question. So Shay says, hi Liz, any messages from my DM? Is there any message from my brother and I from our dad who passed away? We weren't able to get closure because he died unexpectedly. So I'm sending you so much love. I'm so sorry for your loss. But remember, he is always by your side. So I'm going to start there. Going to bring in a message from your dad. So what does your dad want to say to you and your brother right now? And anytime you want to talk to your dad, you know, just call on him. You can call on Archangel Azrael as well to help you connect with him. But anytime you feel things, he'll come to you in dreams as well. He's saying 1,000 years. Wow. So he's saying, listen to the lyrics of 1,000 years. I've got angel bumps because when my mum passed away and I went to the chapel of rest, this song was playing over and over and over in the chapel of rest. So listen to the lyrics of 1,000 years, the song, and that will give you the message you need to know, okay? And also, I'm sorry that I didn't take care of things. I was afraid. So there may have been some things that your dad wished that he had time to sort out. You know, you're saying it was an unexpected passing. So, you know, there's things we may have wanted to deal with. That could be connected with a will. It could be connected with other things that might have been left unsaid. He was just afraid, you know, and when it's coming to the end, you know, we get afraid of certain things, we're dealing with things. So there were certain things that he wished he could have done differently and taken care of. And I also feel that's like saying to you and your brother, you know, I'm sorry I didn't take care of things better for you. Because obviously he wants you to be happy and he's thinking about you in that way. So listen to the words of 1,000 years and that will be the answer. Just bear with me a second, just to get rid of that person saying ridiculous things on here. And people don't get it, you know, they come on and say, go to Jesus and all of this. And I have the most amazing relationship with Jesus, as I'm sure most of you do. Don't listen to these people who come on saying crazy things, okay? It's all fear-based energy. We're either operating through love or fear. So Shay also says, any messages from my DM? So what do we need to know from your masculine today? We're going to get a sign first of all. We've got holiday happiness. So this is a big sign about things getting better between you as you move towards the holidays. So again, you know, it doesn't matter whether you celebrate them or you don't. This is a sign of what's to come. Holidays can be connected with vacation, or they can be connected with things like, you know, Christmas time. It can be things like Thanksgiving, other things, birthday. So making a post about you. So your person is thinking about making a post about you. So if they're on social media, Okay, this can definitely about putting something on there that is about you, that you are aware of. Now, if you haven't got access to their social media or you're not aware of social media, I feel what this is about is making something about you. And they give me the word post. So it feels like the post energy is about movement. So that could be an incoming message. It could be about them actually sending something to you physically, coming to you in some way. So I feel this is definitely a movement energy because your person is saying, I hope you don't hate me. And they always go over this. They always feel guilty about things they've done in the past, things that have happened. But it feels like between now and the holidays. So when I'm connecting with the holidays, I'm connecting with the energy around December time. That's what I'm connecting with. So around that time, between now and then, things are going to move forward. And it's important you know that you're important. So your person is saying, you're important to me. But you're important to the world. It's so important you know that. And I feel this is also what your dad wants you to know. To remember your value. To remember that you are important. So I feel this is definitely a big sign about movement and change between now and December. But your dad is saying to you, listen to the lyrics of 1,000 Years and you'll know how I feel. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana says, hi Liz, can I have a message from B's 3D self about his thoughts and feelings? So thank you for being here. And a big thank you to anyone who's jumping in as well. Sending you all so much love. So this is a message for Mariana today. What do you need to know? What do we need to know for Mariana from B? What does B want to say? And this is about the connection as well. So he's definitely doing some deep thinking. Look how long the cards are taking to shuffle. Okay? So this means it's taking time, and that's why you're learning patience. We can get impatient when we want an answer or we want things to change. Yeah, decision, which is really interesting because of the way I was shuffling takes time to make a decision. So what he's saying is it's time for me to decide about this relationship. So it's time to make a decision. That's what he's contemplating today, to make a decision, to reach out to you or to connect with you, what to do. And maybe that's the mindset you're in. I've had enough of this. It's time to make a decision about this relationship. But from his point of view, I feel that he is making a decision. Okay, and that decision will be to move towards you or to move on. And I feel he's going to make a decision to move forward, okay? Yeah, you got the Five of Swords. What you're being shown by heaven is whatever you're going through, whatever struggle is coming up through this whole situation, you'll get through this. Whatever it is you're going through, trust that you will overcome it and prevail. You'll get through this. So see it this way, okay? Even if you never heard from him ever again, you'd be okay because you are strong and beautiful and powerful and you have an amazing life. So focus on your amazing life instead of what's he doing, is he going to do? Putting all this focus on him because he is in the process of making a decision and deciding what to do about this relationship. And you might think, well, we're not in a relationship, but it's the energy of a relationship. And yeah, they give me a little bit of tooth pain. So tooth pain is decisions. So he is working out what to do. Now let's bring in a sign you may receive as well about this. Okay, a sign that you may receive. We've got, 222 or 2222. Do not be afraid. So the angels are coming through saying, pay attention to number sequences because they have a message for you. So you may be seeing the number 222 or combinations of this because the entire universe is working with you to make this happen. And if you're seeing spiders, that's why. Spiders are a huge sign of universal power. So have faith in what you're being shown through the signs and synchronicities. I hope that helps, okay? I've lost the chat again on my phone, but I've got everything going on my tablet. So just to let you know, I can't see what's happening now in real time, which is really frustrating when this starts happening on my phone. Let me just see if I can bring it back. Bear with me a second. No, I can't bring it back. So this happened not long ago, so I'm only on my tablet, so you have to bear with me, okay? So I need to keep moving the chat up and down right now. And that's a good thing for me as well, because when I haven't got moderators in, I'm not being distracted by what people are saying when people come through and put silly things in the chat as well. So I'm going to jump up to Kat's donation and I'm going to go back down to where I was because I can only see now on my tablet. So, we've got Victor in the house. Victor, what time is it where you are? I'm just really curious because a month today my travels start. I've booked myself in a hotel at Stansted Airport the night before with a view of the runway. so I can start getting into the spirit of things. I'm just thinking, what time is it there? 10 a.m. Wow, because it's 8 a.m. here, so you're 2 hours in front. That's really good to know. So I'm really excited. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I hope you're getting everything sorted your end as well, because me and Sandra are so excited to meet you and spend time with you. It's going to be wonderful. So excited. So Victor, just to let you know as well, because you're in here moderating for me, I can't see my chat. It isn't moving. It's just stuck on my phone, but I have got it on my tablet. So bear with me, okay, because I'm going to be up and down with the chat. So I'm going to do Kat. So thank you, Kat, for the donation. Kat says, I would like to ask what this new moon will bring to our journey for me and S. So what will the new moon bring for you and S? What will the new moon bring for you and S? What will the new moon bring for you and S? What will the new moon bring? There's a lot of decisions taking place with this new moon. So we've got, first of all, we've got time apart. Okay, so there is going to be some distance, but it will bring clarity. So remember, if there's distance between you, whether this is physical distance, emotional distance, it's happening for a reason. Don't get triggered by it, okay, because it will bring clarity. And also, it's going to bring in a lot of chemistry and, intimate, sexy energy. So there's going to be a lot of Kundalini rising. It's going to bring in a power energy, and you're going to feel that all through your body. So when you're apart from each other, it doesn't mean he isn't thinking of you in that way, or fantasizing about you in that way, or, having those dreams or feelings about you in that way. He absolutely is, because, there's a lot of passion coming in. But it feels like the passion, even though it's powerful, he's still not ready yet to move it into a relationship, because he's still learning and growing. So that's why you've got the time apart. So even though there's a lot of passion between you during this new moon, it's still not quite ready to become what it needs to be. Okay, so let's bring in a message from the angels. Yeah, we've got the Page of Cups. So messages are going to flow to you, okay, and you're going to receive communication from a special person. Don't force it, let it flow. So what this means is the communication will come, but it may come through feelings. It may come through social media posts. It may come through a song. So you're definitely going to get lots of messages coming from him, but it may not be the way you think, okay? Because you might be waiting for that physical message, but it's coming to you in a physical way through other things. And I feel this is connected with the Kundalini rising. But the fact that you've got the Page of Cups is such a huge sign that communication is going to be restored anyway. You've just got to let it flow. Don't force it. Let it flow. And you've also got the Two of Cups, which is really powerful because the love bond is deepening. Okay, it says this is a special bond unlike anything you've experienced before, because it's best friends united in love. Best friends and love is united. So the love is deepening over this new moon. I mean, the love deepens every day anyway. And anything that you feel controlled by or you feel controlling you is coming to an end. So you're recognizing now with this new moon as well, in this 6/6 portal, that you're only trapped by your own mind. So anything that puts you into fear or illusion, you have the power to move on from. So you're becoming freer, and he is also planning his next steps to find a solution to move this forward. So it says you may feel more focused in isolation. So remember, the time apart creates clarity and the ability to go within. So I feel it's going to bring in clarity, it's going to bring in a movement, it's going to bring in lots of Kundalini energy between you, and it's opening the doors for communication. That's what you need to know. Okay, so just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. I hope that helps, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any new updates on A? His feelings and thoughts, what's going on? Is he speaking with other women? I'm okay. Well, if he is speaking with other women, remember he's learning. He's learning lessons through them, and so are you. So don't get jealous or feel like they are taking anything away from you. Because you are you, nobody can replace you. You are irreplaceable. So what do you need to know? And obviously, because you're saying, is he speaking with other women? Even though you're saying I'm okay, that's still showing you that you're dealing with jealousy, or you're comparing yourself, or there's something you need to heal, which is a self-worth issue. So it's time for a big adventure. First of all, what the angels are wanting you to know is see every day now as a big adventure. See everything you're going through as an adventure. Wake up and say, today's going to be a great day. And then you don't go into fear or worry or struggle. You think, what's the universe going to give to me today? What about me today? Because you're thinking, what's going on with him? Is he speaking to other women? What's going on with him? Think, what's going on with me today? What am I doing with myself today? How am I feeling today? So start focusing more on you. And I'm not saying you're not focusing more on you, but I feel you need to be focusing more on how you're feeling and what you're doing and what you're thinking. And that will bring in power, and it will put you into a place of power where, you know, even if he is talking to other women, it doesn't matter because nobody can replace you. So what he's saying is he's sleepless in his situation right now. So he's having sleepless nights. So he's saying, I'm having sleepless nights going over and over things in my head. So he's remembering things to find a solution, to find a way out of my self-made prison. So that self-made prison could be a situation he's in. It could be fear. It could be he's got himself into a cycle and he doesn't know how to get out. So what I mean by that is, you know, if there's been a lot of distance between you, you know, he's trying to work out how to bridge that gap. So he said, I'm taking it easy and doing things slowly today as I'm quite tired from lack of sleep. So he's tired and he's overthinking. So I'm not actually connecting with there's any woman there that's necessarily attracting him in. You know, he's too tired for that. He's more bothered about trying to get himself through the day. So that's what's going on with him. He's had a sleepless night, or he's been having sleepless nights. And that's what he's concerned about. So I'm going to bring in the deepest concerns. So what's he concerning himself with when he's having sleepless nights? He's saying, I am going within to process and work it out. So he's processing things and working things out. He's saying, I'm so sorry for letting you down. So that's actually what he's going on over in his head. Okay, he's saying, I'm sorry for letting you down. I'm processing it. Don't forget me. And you might be thinking, well, is he forgetting me? Because he may be talking to other women. But he's actually thinking, I hope you don't forget me. That's what's on his mind. He's sleepless in his situation because he's thinking, I hope you don't forget me because I let you down. I've just gone within to process it. I hope you don't forget me while I'm processing everything. So give him time to work things out. Don't worry and go into fear thinking he's talking to other women, because that's just going to put you into a negative vibration. Okay, the angels are saying instead, start thinking, wow, today is a great adventure. Today, magic can happen. If you start seeing goats are a sign of an adventure. It's like the universe is blessing you right now. So focus on your blessings. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Victor coming in with a donation. Thank you so much, honey. Any messages for my beautiful twin? And Pink's in the house as well. Good morning, honey. Great to see you. I've missed you too. I was thinking about you the other day. Any messages for my beautiful twin? This is for Victor. So let's bring in a sign and synchronicity. What do we need to know? First message, 1313. Wow. So this is a very lucky time filled with magical opportunities. So if you're seeing ladybirds or you're seeing 1313, huge sign. You may even be seeing 1331 as a mirrored energy. So luck is on your side right now within your connection. So what does your person want to say to you? What does your twin want to say to you? What does he want to say? So we've got two cards coming up. So he's saying to you, I fear change. So he is afraid of some changes going on. But he is letting you know that you're perfect. So the first thing he's saying is, you are perfect and right for me in every way. And we've got the Virgo energy coming in there. He knows how right for you are. You know, how right for you and for him. So it's like he knows. It's like he's looking at you thinking you're right in every way. So you're right in every way. You're perfect. So this is reminding you that you don't need to do anything but become your greatest version. But he is afraid of change. He's saying, I'm afraid of change and I will handle it. I'm afraid of being left alone. I'm afraid. Please don't leave me. So he's actually going through a few abandonment issues. And this will be something he's working on deep within. So it feels like, you know, we keep having these messages coming up for you about coming back together and, you know, that the reunion is there. And I feel you've heard that now. You know that now. That's in you now. You know. It's like you say, I know we're going to be together. So now the angels are giving you extra information. What is he dealing with then? What's keeping him away? What's creating a delay? And they're saying that he's fearing change. So he's not afraid of, you know, being with you. He's afraid of you either leaving him because of an abandonment wound, or he's afraid of making changes and he's not sure how he's going to handle it. You know, the ego doesn't like change. The soul craves the changes, but the ego doesn't like it. So he said, I'm afraid of change. I'm afraid of being left alone. I'm afraid in general. I just don't want you to leave me because you're right for me in every way. So I feel he's afraid of, you know, when he comes to you and gives to you and is in a relationship with you, they give me fear around that because it feels like it will be so perfect. He's afraid it's going to disappear. or he's afraid that you're going to disappear, or he's afraid that he's just dreamed it up and he's going to wake up. It's like that feeling of it's too good to be true. So that's something he is working through. But he's saying to you, this is a lucky time. And the angels want you to know that too. So the message coming through from the angels is, the world is in your hands. There's going to be a cycle completion coming in. This is about the end of not being together and the start of being together. So the world energy is about a fresh start, a new beginning, changes, things moving forward. And the dragon is creating so much change this year and so many shifts, so we step out of our comfort zone and do new things. So huge changes coming in. You may have noticed the eagle's gone up here because, you know, last night I was kind of changing a few things around in here and I found this picture of the eagle. And I thought, oh my goodness me, I've got to put that up there because this is the eagle as a sign of what you're manifesting. It's a sign of your person returning. It's a sign of things to come. So great things are flowing in. So don't be surprised also if you see an eagle. But, you know, your person is just going through a little bit of fear today. So you can send your person love and light through your higher self, through your own feelings and emotions, through your heart space. So your person will connect with that and not feel as afraid. I hope that helps, okay? We've got ES. Thank you for the donation, honey. Just seeing where your question is. I always say if you are donating, please put your question in with the donation, or I do see it as an energy exchange, you know, just like an energy donation. Can't see a message there, so I'll keep my eye out, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, message about DM's current energy and thoughts about our relationship. So what do you need to know? Message coming through is integrity. So your person is very well aware that they need to be honouring their integrity. And the message says, does this situation align with your values and morals? So there could be some things that need to be sorted out due to their values and their morals, or your values and your morals. This is about honouring the connection, honouring and respect, honour and respect, the angels are saying. So if things are going on that aren't honouring or respecting you or them, that's why there's some kind of block or delay. And this can be things like, I'm not saying this is what it is, but it can be things like a third party situation, or, you know, some toxic energy or something that isn't serving you. You know, God knows what you deserve and when. So if something won't serve you by being with that person in that moment, or something won't serve them by being with you in that moment, that's when the separation is taking place. So what else do you need to know? So we've got, I need to be able to give to you everything you give to me. So it needs to be equally balanced. So right now, for whatever reason, it isn't equally balanced because of the respect and honour that needs to come in, connected with your values, their values, your morals, their morals. So it needs to be equally balanced, okay? But this is something your person is working on, something you may be working on too. Now we're in June. So June is a turning point in your connection to bring the integrity in. So what does your person want to say to you? Okay, what does your person want to say to you? Your person is saying to you, we've got authenticity, which again is like integrity, okay? I'm ready to show the world the real me. So your person wants to step up and become that leader and make the required changes. And if they're ghosting you, he doesn't mean to. He's saying, I don't mean to disappear or not reply. I just struggle and to deal with what I'm feeling. And sometimes the intensity spooks me and I feel the need to isolate from you to calm down and think. This is when I am able to process my feelings in our conversation and work out my reply. Because he wants to show the world the real him, but he wants to honour and respect you and honour and respect himself. So if he seems to be ignoring you, he's not meaning to. He's working out what to say and how to come forward in an authentic way that honours his integrity. I hope that helps, okay? So just to let everyone know who's jumping in, I haven't got access to my chat on my phone. It's frozen, but I have got access to it on my tablet. So I'm behind on the chat, can't see what's going on in real time. So I don't know who's in and who isn't, but I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's here, to any moderators who are here. Welcome. I will see as I move down the chat, okay? But Victor's in the house for now that I saw. So thank you for being here, guys. So I can't see a question for ES, but thank you for your donation. We're going to do VP Dany, our beautiful Dany there, VP. Member for 6 months. Thank you for being here as an angel warrior. Dany says, hi Liz, can I get an update on my current situation with Jay and his feelings and what's coming up next for us? And I hope you're well. I'm sending you so much love. So what do you need to know? An update with Jay and his current feelings, what's coming up. So the message is play hard. find time to laugh, goof off and enjoy each other. So there may be time coming where you get to spend some time together where you can enjoy each other's company without stress or struggle. So you can laugh again and enjoy each other's company. It says goof off. That means just having fun, doing silly things. That's what he misses. Okay, the chat just jumped. Bear with me a second, just find it again. That's what he misses. You know, he wants to be having fun with you and making it light-hearted. So play hard means work hard on having more fun. You know, bring more fun into your life and he'll connect with that and he'll be drawn to you. You know, it's like how we're drawn to people who are having fun. Like, it reminds me, I think I've just seen Renee in the house as well. Hey, honey. You know, it reminds me, I know I was talking about this, you know, when we were in London, me, Renee and Laurel, I've spoken about this before, but it just gives you an idea. You know, we were in a shop, like one of those souvenir shops, and we were laughing so hard about something that we'd seen. That all these kids in there were flocking around us because we were attracting that energy, light energy. People are attracted to fun and happiness. So if we're serious and taking everything so serious, you know, and struggling, it's not an attractive energy to be in. So the message I've got coming through is work on finding time to laugh, to play, to lighten your load, to, you know, be in the energy, I'm blocking my throat, to be in the energy of fun, and it's going to unblock communication. Okay, it's going to create a way for communication to come in. But I feel like what's coming in is the opportunity to have more fun together. That's what's coming up. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Shua, thank you for the donation. Any messages from my twin flame, Jonathan? So what does Jonathan want to say to you today? So Jonathan's saying, I'm sleeping on the sofa. Okay, so what this means is he may be staying up late and he may be, you know, just overthinking and he falls asleep on the settee, the sofa. We call them settees here in the UK, the sofa, the couch. You know, he's falling asleep on there, so he may be tired. He may not be sleeping very well. He's also saying to you, I really want to be in bed with you by my side where I belong. So he knows where he belongs. He knows where he needs to be sleeping. Now this or the rest of this message is about a third party situation. So put that into it. If there is a third party situation, he will be creating as much distance as possible so that he can sleep on the sofa or be away from that person because he doesn't want to feel like he's dishonouring you. Okay, he wants to honour you. If there is no third party situation, it just means he's maybe a bit stressed because of his situation, things he's thinking about, and he's falling asleep on the sofa. So I feel there's tiredness coming in there. So let me just bear with me, my chat's moving up again there. So what else do you need to know? He's saying to you, yeah, I've been hurt in the past, but now I'm ready to pick myself up and start again. So it feels like there's a completion coming in, like a cycle completion in your situation where he's recognising the things he's done wrong. He knows he's hurt you. He's been hurt himself. And now he's preparing to start again. So it feels like he's getting himself together to be able to take action. So it's like that's what he wants you to know. So it's not like a message of love I'm bringing to you today. It's a message of trust and hope. Because he wants you to know that he is doing what he needs to do to get to you the right way, to be with you the right way in the right energy. So if you're seeing 1010, that's a sign of that, okay? 1010 is about power. So I feel between now and October, and I have to give you the furthest timeline out, because that's what they show me. So it could happen tomorrow, it could happen the day after, next week, next month. But between now and October, he's getting himself together to start again. So it feels like there's a completion cycle taking place. So this can also be ending things that need to end, you know, overcoming challenges, fears, sorting his life out, getting his act together to become somebody brand new for you. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? The doll face, thank you for the donation, Alicia. I'm sending you so much love. The message is, oh, let me just find your message, okay, because it's not in the chat there. Again, this is the thing, you know, I know you guys will be able to see where your questions are, but for me, because the chat's going by quickly, it's not as easy for me to see. That's why I say you must put your question, if you can, in with the donation. I can't see it, okay? I'll have to keep my eyes open for that, honey, because I can't see your question. It's not showing up for me, just like the other, you know, ES, I couldn't see the question either. So you must put your question in with the donation. Okay, otherwise I'm going to see it as an energy exchange. If you read the description as well, I do state very clearly, donating does not guarantee you have a question answered. I always do my best. If I can't see your question, that's why. And I've just seen it, okay? Just shaking my time, I found it now. But just if anybody does want to connect in that way, make sure you are trying to put your question in with a donation. So Alicia says, hi Liz, messages from Tyrone for our connection. Okay, what do you need to know? What does Tyrone want you to know for the connection? What does Tyrone want you to know for the connection? We've got your body is asking you to slow down. Okay, so this is really about slowing down. So it's like he's saying to you, please be patient with me. Don't rush or force this. Take your time. It's really interesting actually, because I took a little picture of Carrot One this morning for members on the stairs. And I said, don't rush anything, take your time, take it step by step. And I know you're not a member, but that's a message that's coming through as well. So you're being asked to slow down and your body may be showing that to you. So what I mean by that is ascension symptoms. You know, maybe feeling a bit tired or drained, or you're going through something physically. Because you're being asked to have patience right now. So what Tyrone is asking for is patience and time and a little bit of space and room to process what he's going through. And your body may be, you know, showing that to you as well, because your body is asking you to slow down. Now we've got ear chakra activation. So you may be going through some problems with his ears, okay, that you may be connecting with. They're giving me right now as I'm connecting with it too. So, you know, like a feeling that there's something in the ear or a burning or an aching in the ear. You're saying my ears have been hurting, ringing and burning as I connect with my true self. And as my ability to listen with love increases. This is happening so I can be a better listener and a better lover. You may be experiencing this too. So there's ear chakra activation taking place and your body is asking you to slow down because you've been asked to give him time. So really he's going through a little bit of a mini awakening because he's receiving downloads and things connecting with his ears. So when you come together again, he can listen to what you want and hear what you say. I hope that helps, okay? Renee, thank you for being here, sending you so much love. I'm so looking forward to our meet-up later. I'm so grateful for everything I usually take for granted. A donation for a collective message, please. Thank you so much, honey. So thoughtful. So let's do a collective message. It's great to see. I've got your photo right there, me and you. So what do you need to know? This is a collective message from Renee for everyone. Okay, donation for everyone. 717, you're on the right path. So everyone is being shown in this chat right now that you are on the right path. Even if it doesn't feel that way, you are exactly where you're meant to be. So breathe and have faith in that. And also there's some huge changes coming in. Get ready because something is about to change. And this may mean feeling better. That if you've been going through ascension, you start recovery. You're feeling better if you've been going through emotions or feeling bad about things. Things start changing. Things are moving around, turning around. This can be a huge significant change within your connection or the dynamic of your connection. Could be some other changes like job changes, home changes, you know, disruption in some way showing change, big things going on, endings create new beginnings. So collectively, there's going to be lots of number sequences coming to you to show you what's going on. And if you're not sure what a number sequence means, instead of Googling it, you know, do this instead. Think, right, what are the numbers? So if you start seeing, for example, I've been seeing 356 everywhere. That's a huge sign I've been receiving. So instead of me trying to Google it and think, what's that number saying? What I would do is say, right, 356. A 3 is about faith. A 5 is about change. And a 6 is about the physical world. So really what it's saying is have faith in the changes that are coming into your physical world. Okay, or you could ask the angels for a sign about it. You may want to look it up in a book like Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray, or, you know, maybe Google it. But I also know it's a sign that the worst is behind me. You know, things are going to improve. So you're being shown numbers that resonate with your journey. So remember, a number sequence may come through that may resonate with you in a different way than what somebody else gets from it. So always listen to your own intuition because the angels are always communicating with you directly about your own journey. That's why tarot cards, when we read tarot or we read cards, different things may pop out at you when you're reading them, or you may be guided to certain things because it's not always going to be the same message because everyone is different. And that's what you're being guided to know. So thank you, Rennie, for that donation. Sending you so much love. Lotus Bloom, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's my DM going through? And I'd love messages from the angels for me too. Thanks a lot and enjoy your travels. Thank you so much. A month today, I'm so excited. So we've got abundance. So what the angels want you to know is abundance is flowing to you now. And the angel's saying you've done the work. So what this means is you've done the work. Now you just have to surrender and allow things to happen. You've done the work. And I feel this is knowing that your person is doing their work. So it really is about surrender. So when I'm connecting with your energy, you're in this energy right now of the need to surrender and allow things to flow, because that's how things flow to you now. And abundance is flowing to you now. And it's also about being in the present moment, because things are flowing to you right now. Now, you've also got the Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. So this is a really powerful one, because what he's saying to you is, I'm making decisions about our future, which says you have a future together. I'm making decisions about our future so I can start to enjoy life. So what I've got coming through here is for you, if you start enjoying life in this moment now, and you start having faith in everything that you're going through and everything you're doing, and knowing that everything is flowing and just being in the moment, he's going to make a decision about your future. And this is coming in over the next 9 weeks. Okay? The next 9 weeks is going to be really important and pivotal for you to start enjoying life. And I'm not saying you're not enjoying life now, but enjoying it more. Start being more in the present moment, because the angel's saying you've done what you can. You've done the work. Now you have to surrender and start living in the moment, enjoying life, being grateful, taking the bull by the horns in the way and just doing you your way. And then if you're doing that, by September, he's going to make a decision about the future. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. Okay, really powerful message there. Larisha, thank you for the donation. Angel message, Liz, please. So what do the angels want you to know today? What do the angels want you to know today? This is for Larisha. So I know I'm behind on the chat, guys, but bear with me, okay? So Larisha, we've got you are moving into alignment with your mission. Now this is the white stag. So you may see a white stag. You may see one in real life. You may see one through social media. You may see one in all kinds of ways, okay? But the angel's saying to you, you are stepping into your mission. You are moving into alignment with your true self. And that's a really powerful thing to know. The angels are saying to you, do not be afraid, okay? And this is when you see number sequences like 222, or you see spiders, or you get a real sign of comfort from heaven like a feather or something else, because you're not, you're being shown, do not be afraid. It says you may be allowing fear and ego to come in, okay, or to be in control. That means we're either busy thinking about the past or worrying about the future. So fear is illusion. The way we overcome the ego is by understanding it can only control you in the past or the future. It has no power in the here and now. So work on finding your center to restore inner peace. And that's how you move into alignment with your mission. So this is a big message for you to overcome the ego. And it's not something that we do one time. We do it every day. We have an ego there permanently because we are a human being. We are a spiritual being, but we are a human being. We're a spiritual being having this human experience. So you must rise above the ego when it starts coming in. And the ego tells you all kinds of stupid things. Honestly, when I'm going to Romania next month, okay? And I'm going with Sandra, my best friend, World Illuminator 11. But when we first started organising it, my ego went into overdrive because I don't like flying. I've only done it a couple of times. And, I'm going to this amazing place. And the ego was telling me all sorts of crazy things, blowing everything out of proportion. I'm sure you can imagine the worst case scenarios I'm not even going to go into because I'm not manifesting anything like that. So I'm just like, what? And I'm like, this is what the ego does. So it pushes us out of our comfort zone and we have to breathe. Okay, no, well, that's just silly. We're going to be okay. There's no need to go into panic. And you can come up with all kinds of things. For example, if you're going through a struggle with work, your ego will say, oh, you won't be able to pay your bills, so you're going to be homeless, or this is going to happen, or that's going to happen. And it's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario your mind puts in is, he's never going to speak to me again. He's going to move on. He doesn't love me, all these things. And it's all illusion. So whenever your ego is creating, remember it's illusion. You have the power to turn that around to create your thoughts in the present moment. So if your ego is saying something to you, say, What if? That's what your ego is saying. Say, so what? I am safe. I'm moving into alignment with my mission. I'm surrounded by angels. All is well. Everything is working out for me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And then the ego starts to quiet down. It shuts up and then it goes away for a while. And that's breathing. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, thank you for the donation, honey. I've just found ES's message. Let me do ES first. So ES donated earlier and I couldn't find the message. Just jumped out at me. So ES says, by Melvin, I mean, what do I need to know? So I think you're saying, what does Melvin want you? What do you know? You're saying, what do I need to know for today? And what does Melvin want me to know? So what's going on with you and Melvin? And then I'll do Palami, okay? So this is for ES, okay? First of all, the message, this is the cards, okay? All these cards jump out for a reason. Let me just grab these cards. This is really showing me I'm using the wrong deck here. Okay, I'm using the wrong deck, okay, when that happens. Yeah, let me just make sure I'm picking it all up and not leaving cards all over the floor. So first of all, your messages, you're getting readings for guidance. So this is showing you're on the right path because when you get a reading, it helps. So I'm not saying you're having a paid personal reading. What I'm saying is, you've donated here, you're getting a reading about what's next for you, what's going on. So that's why that card came out the way it did. The message from the angels is the wheel. So you've got the wheel of fortune, which means the universe is working for you. Things are turning in your favor right now. There's no need to fear because the universe truly has got your back. So the universe is working hard to make things happen. So if you're asking about wanting to come back together with Melvin, wanting to make it work, the universe is already working on it because you've prayed about it, which means you've asked for assistance with it. So things are happening to move things forward. So you must trust the universe that things are turning in your favor. And they're giving me fear, release fear, because the connection with you and him are written in the stars. So the angel said it's written in the stars. Okay, the universe is creating the way to bring you together. And that's what you're having a reading about. So what does he want you to know? What does Melvin want you to know? He's saying, I am walking away from the past and ending things I need to end because I know it's time. So between now and August, he's going to be working on releasing things he needs to release and ending things he needs to end. He knows it's time to do that, to bring in a new beginning. And the universe is creating the way. So you may see the 222, reminding you to not be afraid, to trust the universe. You may see spiders. So I am getting a routine collective message. It's like the angels saying you need to know that when you see something over and over again, it's like a routine. It's like, I call it parrot guidance because the angels are showing you the truth. So like yesterday, for example, when I did my live, we kept getting the message coming out, things are falling into place. Today, we're getting a collective message coming through, which the angels are showing me as a collective message, to not be afraid. So if you're seeing 222 or 2222, that's saying, don't be afraid. The universe is with you. It's universal power. Love is on your side. The angels are on your side. Luck is on your side. And also, if you're seeing spiders, whether you love them or you hate them, it's a sign of universal power. It's the way the angels are showing you it's a lucky time. It's the way the angels are saying that there's abundance flowing in. Things are working out. Spiders weave a web. They weave their way. Things are being woven together. Things are being sorted out. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So Palami says, looking amazing today, sunshine. Thank you. I'm sending you so much love and thank you for the donation. Can I have a message from him? What is his 3D feelings towards me today? And what is he up to? Is he thinking about reaching out? So what's going on with him today? What's going on with him today? So we've got, I can't do this anymore. So really what he's saying is he's looking at his life thinking, I just can't do this anymore. And his 3D world is struggling. So he said, I'm feeling overwhelmed and pressured. So this is about giving him space, okay? So he's saying, is he thinking about reaching out? He wants to come forward, but he needs some space right now because he's overwhelmed and pressured. He isn't overwhelmed and pressured by you directly. He's overwhelmed and pressured by his own mind. So when he's feeling that way, that's when they can block you out or push you away. So he's saying to you, I know what I need to do. So that's about trusting him to move forward. Trusting him to do what he needs to do. He said, I know what I need to do and I know what I need to change. But I have to take care of it my way. I hope you can let me. So what that means is you must give him the time he needs without rushing anything or worrying about anything or going into a panic or reaching out because he needs to come to you. So what his feelings are, he knows what he needs to do and he knows what he needs to change. And obviously that's about you. So it's not like he's coming through with this big declaration of love today. You've already had those coming through. He's saying, I need you to trust me. I need you to understand that I have to take care of things my way to be with you. There's things I need to do, things I need to change, and I need to work out how to do that. I hope you can let me. So let him reach out to you. So the message I've got coming through is he will reach out to you when he feels in a better headspace, when he's not feeling overwhelmed and pressured, and when he's got more of a plan. I hope that helps, okay? So in the meantime, work on you. Pink, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, I missed you too. You look beautiful, thank you. Baby Carrot is coming today. Oh my goodness me, excited. And I know your baby Carrot will be so excited because your baby Carrot is really, being afraid of travelling and flying. And honestly, I really do talk to these carrots. They do talk to me. Carrot One's so excited for you. So, send me a picture, let me know how it goes with your carrot. So amazing. So thoughts, feelings from my sweetheart, please. So what does your sweetheart want you to know? I'm so excited your carrot's coming today. That warms my heart. And then it's just Laurel, I think, to receive her carrot. Oh, my chat just disappeared. Bear with me a second. I've got it back there. So what your person is saying to you is this, okay? I want you to be happy. So your person's main goal is for you to be happy. I want you to be happy. And right now, he's not healed enough. Okay, this is about she's not healed enough. And I'm saying he, as I channel the cards, just take the gender out of this. But I want you to be happy. And right now, I'm not healed enough. I'm not healed enough to give equally to our connection. So what your person's really saying to you is, there's still things I need to heal. There's still things I'm dealing with. I do want you, and I do want you to be happy though, even if that's not with me right now. So what your person's saying is, I don't want you to be with anybody else, but I understand you need to be happy. So this is really a defense mechanism move where they're thinking, it makes me unhappy to think of you with someone else. It makes me unhappy to think of you moving on, but I just want you to be happy. And I feel that, when you cross paths that time, these things have been running through her mind. Okay, she's been going over, what if you move on? What if there's someone else? What if someone else can make you happy? What am I doing wrong? What do I need to change? So I feel your person is going through deep communication internally, okay, to understand what the next step is. And this is why your person's saying to you, I want you to be happy. And the you should move on message, it doesn't mean you should move on. It means you should move on from the struggle, which you're doing, okay, because you're focusing on peace and calm energy and relaxing and breathing. But it's like your person's saying to you, I want you to be happy. And if that means you should move on, then do that, because it makes me unhappy to think of you with someone else, but I don't want to stop you from being happy. So this is really like a selfless energy, but it's also a fear-based energy. It's like a poor me, because your person is really wanting what's best for you, wanting you to be happy, but is also coming through with that energy of, poor me, what am I going to do then if you move on? So that's an energy I'm getting. So I'm going to bring in a further clarification. So don't get triggered by this or think my person wants me to move on. That's not what I'm saying at all. What your person is kind of saying is, I don't want to hold up your happiness. Okay, I'm not in the right energy yet to be with you. I'm not healed enough yet to be with you. I hope you can give me the time I need to work on me, to be ready. So yeah, I don't want to lose you. Your person does not want to lose you. That's why at the end it says, it makes me unhappy, by the way, to think about you moving on. It makes me unhappy, by the way, to think that you're going to be happy with someone else or without me, because I don't want to lose you. So your person does not want to lose you. And your person realised this in May. Okay, they've known this before, but something happened in May that brought this back, okay, that brought those feelings back. I know I seem distant, but I do love you. So your person does love you, even if they seem distant. Okay, so, and you've got to ask yourself that question, should I move on? You know you don't want to move on, you know you're not going to move on, but your person is saying, I just want you to be happy. So the message again is to move on from the struggle and the drama, because all paths lead home. All paths lead home. It says choose the path of peace. So find peace right now. Don't give up now. You're almost there. So again, it's showing you there's no need to give up. Just move on from the struggle and the stress. Their love for you is loyal and true because it's destiny. Okay, love goes beyond space and time. So if you're seeing dogs or dogs that seem to be drawn to you or acting in a strange way that gets your attention, it's a sign of loyalty. If you've seen the infinity sign, it's a sign of destiny. If you've seen the polar bear, it's a reminder to not give up because all paths lead home. That's the message. Where I feel she's in a little bit of turmoil because she wants you to be happy, but obviously she doesn't want to lose you, but she is trying to understand her own self as well. So it really is a message about patience and faith. I hope that helps, okay? And your carrot is going to help you so much because my little baby carrot one is my best friend and helps me so much as well. So sending everyone so much love. So we've got Suresh, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, I hope you're well. I'm great, thank you, honey. I hope you are too. Can I get a 3D message from Brandon and guidance from the angels? So what do the angels want you to know? And a big thank you to everyone who's here. I am behind on the chat, so bear with me, okay? So what does Brandon want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? 8 of Wands. Now this is really interesting, Suresh, because yesterday in yesterday's live, I got a collective message for everyone about movement. Okay, the 8 of Wands kept coming out and it's a sign that things are falling into place. So that's also a message for you. But the angels are saying to you, whatever's going on, things are happening now. Okay, swift action will lead to rapid results. If you are traveling, you'll be safe and protected. So this means as you travel around your day, as you move around your day, you are safe and protected. As you go around your journey, you are watched over and guided. You know, everything's falling into place. Things are happening now. There will be a swift action. So that's also about spontaneous energy, your person coming to you in a spontaneous way. You know, in other words, expect the unexpected. Now, what does your person want to say? Yeah, I love you, but that means there's some kind of delay or obstacle or challenge or lesson being learned. So I love you, but of course I love you, and that will never change. Okay, so your person is never going to stop loving you, but I have to be free, your person is saying. I have to be free of the past and the pain of the past and everything else that holds me back first so we can have a good life together and so I can love you the right way. I need time to do this right. So again, he needs time. So between now and August, things are falling into place. Okay, so between now and August, there's going to be a big shift. And then I feel between August and October, things are falling into place. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. Oh, we've got Caro in the house. Great to see you, honey. Living the life, see you. Sending you so much love. So amazing to see you. Hope you're well and all is okay. As again, like I say, if you're jumping in right now or you're in the chat right now, I can't see what's going on because my chat's froze on my phone, but I am behind on the chat, so bear with me, okay? My chat just moved up, so I can see there's a few donations. Just bear with me and I'll get to you in divine timing. So Natalia says, hi Liz, could I please have a message from Grayson? So thank you for the donation, honey. A message from Grayson for you. What do you need to know? We've got passion. Passion. So there's a lot of passion there. He's feeling a lot of passion for you. He wants to try something he's never done before. And I feel this is about connecting with you in a brand new way. Okay, so, and this is also, thank you, angels. The angels are saying to you, you know, he wants to try something you've never done before. So he wants to love you in a way that you've never been loved before. So what he's actually dreaming about as well as fantasies about things that you may not have done before or things that he hasn't done before. So it's about being with each other in a brand new way. And I am seeing this in a very intimate way. Okay, so I feel that he is fantasizing about you and he's thinking about doing things to you or doing things with you he's never done before. Okay, so whatever that may be. I'm not saying this like kinky stuff, but it feels like definitely he's thinking about something intimate in that way. And he's saying, please focus on the love because it's real. So he wants you to remember the love is real. Even when he's been in pain, even when he's been hurting you, remember, hurt people hurt people. It's because of his own pain. Everything he's projected out to you is what's going on within. And he's saying, what I want to do now is something I've not done before. I want to focus on the love because the love is real. So I feel he's changing. You know, the thing he's doing, the way he's behaving, it's changing because he's growing up spiritually. And this is as well because of things you've been doing. You know, you've been traveling, you've been focusing on you, you've been working on your vibration, you know, and that's been bringing changes in. He's also been going through ascension. He's been going through health issues. So he's saying to you, I've been experiencing high periods of ascension that's been affecting my physical health and well-being, and I've been dealing with this. I've also been working on my diet and my appearance, so when I come back into your life, I feel confident and healthy. So he's getting ready to come back to you in a higher way. And you may have been affected the same way because you are one, you are mirrors. So you may well be experiencing your own ascension symptoms. I know you have been experiencing some ascension symptoms, but this is really about knowing that what you feel, he feels. And what he feels, you feel. So you're feeling each other's energy. But he's saying to you, I'm trying to come back to you in a different way, to do things differently, to become more confident, more healthy. So he's been working on himself. So he's been working on himself a lot to feel better about himself. So he's able to focus on the love and come back in a more real way. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, anything new from my DM, please, and thanks. So what do you need to know? Let's get an energy around the connection first. So a lot of reflecting being going on. This card's moving as well. So reflect and spend time in meditation to gain answers and clarity, to blocking my throat, to connect with your angels and guides. So the reason there's been a block is because he's been doing a lot of reflection. He's been spending time going within. Now, I'm not saying he's meditating, but he will be going within to gain answers and clarity. So he'll be calming his mind in some way. So if there's no communication, they give me a block there. That's the reason why, because he's connecting with his higher self, his angels and guides. And he wants to stand up and stay true to himself and stand up for what he believes in, to speak his truth and fight for what he wants. And that's you. So what I'm connecting with here is April just gone to July, just coming up, is a big completion cycle. And it's a big phase, like a big phase or cycle in his life, where he's reflecting, thinking, working out how to move forward to you in a higher way, how to come forward to you and speak his truth, how to stand up for what he believes in his life, how to, speak up and out to others. So this is really about stepping into that leadership role that he needs to move into to be with you the right way. So he's reflecting on what to do and how to do it, and he's going to move that into place. So this is like thinking about a plan and then putting the plan into action. That's what he's doing between now and July. I hope that helps, okay? Heather Hotcakes, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just seeing if I can find your question. There you are. Any message from Mario for me for Heather? So what does Mario want to say to you? What does Mario want to say to you? What does Mario want to say? Mario's saying to you, my finances are in a mess. So he's dealing with financial stuff. You may be aware of that, you may not be, okay? But he's saying my finances, no matter how it seems on the surface, are in a bit of a mess right now. And I'm working hard to sort them out. So it's a financial thing right now that may be delaying the connection as well, because he wants to be financially ready for you. He said, I want you to be proud of me, and I feel like a failure. So I'm dealing and clearing with my debts. I'm dealing with my debts, clearing my debts, and getting some money in the bank before I come forward. And he may also be quiet on social media, or he may be quiet in some way. So that can also be quiet with you. He said, I'm not active on social media or liking any posts, and I may be acting like I don't care, because I'm afraid that if I show it in any way, everyone will know I love you and want you, and this will cause more drama as I'm not free yet, because he's dealing with financial stuff. So he's got financial ties that he's dealing with, and if he is on social media, if he is active on there, but he's not showing you any attention, it's because he needs to be ready for that. Okay, it doesn't mean he doesn't care. He thinks, the way they work is in their mind, if they are giving you any attention, even if it's just a like on a picture or anything else, everyone will know that, he loves you, which he does. So he's saying, let me just deal with what I'm dealing with, and then I'll reach out and come forward. But he needs to be financially ready. There's financial stuff in the way right now. And let's also bring you another message in. Yeah, let go of all that no longer serves you. So the snake energy there is about things that can be restricting him. They're blocking my throat a lot when I'm connecting with that card as well. So things are being released to bring in a communication. I hope that helps, okay? Toucan, thank you for the donation. DF message, I ask, ride her in this way tonight. DF message, I ask, ride her in this way tonight. I'm not sure what you mean by ask, ride her. What does she want to say to you? What does your divine feminine want you to know? What does your divine feminine want you to know? I want to enjoy life with you by my side. There's an adventure coming up. We've got Capricorn energy now. This is about the adventure. So Capricorn may mean something to you, it may not. It's about the energy of adventure. Okay, it's about the energy of when your person connects with you, they think about having an adventure. You know, you've got this adventurous side to you and this kind of playful side to you as well. And your person does think about being with you and what it would look like to be with you and having, you know, life with you. And because you're saying I ask Ryder, obviously I don't, you know, I'm not going to go into what that may mean. But, you know, when I'm connecting with her, because you've put what I can see is it looks like a wave. Okay, I asked her to ride this wave. That's an adventurous energy. So it's like doing things that are new and fun and happy and bringing in playful energy. It's like every day with you is an adventure. And that's how she sees the connection. So she does get excited when she connects with you, but it also brings up fear. Fear of making a mistake, fear of failing, fear of doing something wrong, fear of, you know, what life will be like as well. So there's excitement there, but there's also fear there. So you must give it time. And I feel there's going to be a shift forward into the new year anyway. So this is about enjoying the moment, being in the now, making it more playful, and knowing that there will be an adventure. And see this day as a new adventure. You know, see this as an adventure right now, whatever's happening. And the messages that are coming out here as well, we've got things are falling into place, and that flew off for a reason there, okay, which is again the message that I kept getting through for everyone yesterday. We've got togetherness, you will come back together, and this card can also be a sign about between now and August time. So you are going to come back together the right way. We've got I am focused now on making this work. I am taking action towards you. So I really do feel she is focused on making it work with you, just like you may be focused on making it work with her. But it feels like between now and March, that's what I'm getting through the furthest timeline I have to give to you. Between now and March, this is when things are moving forward. But when you do come together, which you will, just make it an adventure. Because that's what turns her on and excites her and brings in the power of the connection, because that makes you different than everyone else. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, great to have you here, honey. What am I work in home care as a nurse? Thank you for your donation. What about my work in home care as a nurse? So what do the angels want you to know about your work in home care as a nurse? The angels saying to you, this will bring a happy time and a celebration. Think of all the reasons that you love doing what you do. And think, do I love doing what I do? Because it feels like you as a nurse, it brings in so much happiness and joy because you are helping others. So through your job, through your work in the home care as a nurse, you're actually going to receive social invitations. There's going to be opportunities to bring in good times or go out and do things. It's going to bring in opportunities. That's what I'm feeling. And we've also got justice. Says balance is being restored for the highest good of all. Legal matters will be resolved. Call on Archangel Jeremiah for assistance. So if there is anything going on with legal matters, that can be connected with contracts coming up. It can be connected with sorting things out. It can be giving advice. It will bring in the highest good for all. And I feel your job as a nurse brings in the highest good for all. It brings in care for others. It brings in support. You know, you are doing a good service there. And also we've got the moon. Moon cycles will be important for you. So during this current new moon that we're approaching, it's a time for you to think about what you want to reflect and meditate on this situation. Rise above any fears you're going through or any struggles with the power of prayer and breath work. So ask for assistance through prayer. Breathe yourself back into the now. So what I'm feeling is there's many, many things to be excited about as you're in this work, but there may be some changes coming in. And these changes may be offered to you within the next 3 months, really. Again, things are falling into place. So as we move towards August, September and October, there could be more opportunities coming in for you with work. But ultimately, does the work that you do satisfy you? Does it make you feel excited? Does it help you to feel a sense of peace, like you are restoring things for the highest good of all? Because I feel you are like this natural counsellor. So it's not even really the work you're doing, it's the person that you are. You know, you give advice, you give counsel. You are like this wise counsellor. Like Jesus was a wise counsellor. You know, you are a counsellor. And it doesn't matter what job you do, whether you're working in a shop or, you know, you're doing readings or you're a nurse or you're doing anything else. You are a counsellor because you'll give advice. You'll be there to help. You are a helper of others. And that's what brings in satisfaction. So you may want to reevaluate what you're doing to ask yourself the questions, is this still making me feel excited? And sometimes if we're not enjoying what we're doing, we just need a break. We just need time off, or we need a holiday, or we need to go within and reflect. And I feel this new moon is bringing up a lot of thoughts and feelings within you for the highest good of all. But if you call on Archangel Jeremiah, he will help you to move where you're meant to be, because he is the angel who nudges you in the right direction and moves things forward for you. I feel that what they want you to know is that you are a natural counsellor, and that brings you joy and happiness, and opportunities are flowing in. I hope that helps. Sunshine, thank you for the donation, honey. Let me find your question. There you are. Hi, Liz, message for my person and angel guidance. So what's the angel guidance right now for you? We've got 2 cards. The first card is spring forward. So things are definitely moving forward right now. Things are springing forward. And we've also got your body is asking you to slow down. So when things start moving forward, you can go through ascension symptoms, or, you can feel there's a lot going on. Things are speeding up. Things are moving forward quickly. And it can be very overwhelming. They give me fear. And it can bring up fear. So your body is asking you to slow down. So whenever you go through anything in your body, whether it's a ascension symptom, or, you knock your foot or anything like that, it's your body saying, slow down, rest a little bit. You don't need to rush anything. Take your time. So things like the angel saying, things are speeding up for you right now, but you must also slow down so you handle the changes coming in. So what your person is saying to you is, you are my mirror. I know the power is within me to release all of this fear. I know. Okay, so they're releasing fear within them right now, and you're that mirror. And they're finding the strength to change. So you're also mirroring back to them strength. And that's why your person is saying, it's better for me to be alone right now because I'm finding my power. And what I'm actually connecting with is, they may have had some alone time in May. So in May, it may have been quiet or silent, or they may have been distant or pulled back in some way, because they've been going within and working things out and finding strength to move things forward. So it feels like things are moving forward now in June. So I haven't got any other timelines coming in around this, because this is what's happening now. Things are changing and shifting around now. So you're finding the strength to change. Both of you are. You're both mirroring back to each other what needs to change within and what you need to heal and reflect on. And that's why your person is saying, if I am alone right now, it's better for me to be alone because I'm finding that power. But I feel that's what they were doing in May. So I want to bring a clarifying card in. Let's bring in a what's next for the connection, actually, because we've got what's next is a conclusion. So I feel this is things coming forward with a celebration, and we've got stalemate. So what I'm feeling with this is, again, I'm feeling that it may feel stuck, but it's because there's a conclusion or the end of a cycle is happening to bring in a celebration, which is a reunion and a coming back together. So things are moving forward. But if you've been going through anything in your physical body, it's been asking you to slow down. But it's also a big sign of ascension, that you're preparing for the next stage in your journey, that things are moving ahead. And I'm going to pull you another card here. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Cards jumping out. The first card we've got coming through is, I'm going to reach out to you soon on Snapchat. Now, Snapchat may not resonate with you, but this is about a snappy chat, which really means, like a quick communication. So I feel they're going to reach out to you in the form of some kind of app or some kind of instant communication that's going to be very snappy, which means snappy as in quick. Nor isn't snappy as in they're going to snap at you. It's going to be a quick communication coming in. And it may take you by surprise. It could come through Snapchat. It could come through chat in some other app or other platform. But they are going to reach out. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. What's Lewis wanting to tell me? So what's Lewis wanting to tell you? You make me want to change for the better. Okay, you make this person want to change in a good way. And that's why they want to see you. So this person is going to want to see you soon because you make them want to change for the better. And I feel they're going to want to see you to show you that they are changing for the better. And that's what it's going to show you being around this person. So the message from the angels is, cleanse and align your chakra system to enhance ascension. So it may be the perfect time for you right now to cleanse your chakras. Okay, to cleanse your chakras so you're ready for this incoming communication, or you're ready for this meeting you're going to have. So cleanse and align your chakras to enhance ascension, and also sound healing will align you with your truth. It will align you with your truth. So things you're going to hear, sounds, whether it's music or it could be coming through a reading you're listening to, something that you overhear is guiding you to the truth. It's showing you the way. And you may also want to do a chakra cleanse with sound healing, which means you may want to do it to music, or you may want to use a singing bowl or something that aligns you with your truth. So you definitely, for you, the message is you're being prepared for, or you're being activated, or being prepared and made ready for this meetup or this communication that's coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Shivia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM? So what does your DM want to say to you? What does your DM want to say to you? Your DM is saying we are okay, I'm just processing. So don't worry about anything because you are okay. Okay, he's just processing, he's thinking. This is when there's no communication, there could be a silence or there's something delaying things. He's saying, I am just processing right now, we are okay. So he's reassuring you there's nothing wrong. Okay, they need space sometimes, that's normal. Instagram follow. So this means there may be a follow coming to you on Instagram. And let me just see what the other ones are. We've got Instagram follow, your birthday, and I know you can help me. So what I'm connecting here with is processing things around your birthday. So you could have a birthday coming up, or there may have been one, or he could be thinking about things he wished he'd done during your birthday. You know, whether it's a past birthday or it's a future one. So he's thinking about that. He's thinking about the fact that he knows you can help him, which means you can guide him, you know, assist him with things, show him the way, help him to understand. But he does also need to work things out himself. And he's also thinking about coming to you in some way. So that could be following you through Instagram or another social media platform. It's not necessarily on Instagram. It could be an instant follow. So again, he's thinking about how can I come back to you quickly? What do I need to do? And the thing that I love about this Instagram follow card is I'm really being shown the stag. So you've got the stag there, okay? The stag, okay? Stag and follow. So the stag is about the way that you are being shown that you are meant to be because it's the promise of your togetherness. But the stag is also the way that they transform and follow the lead of the feminine. So I feel what you're being reminded of is that, you know, when you lead, he will follow. So be the light, be the inspiration. And if there is a birthday coming up or anything to do with your birthday, don't let anything affect you. Remember, birthdays are an opportunity to reset things, to start again. It's like a new chapter starting. It's like the start of a brand new year. It's like a new beginning. Instead of thinking, it's my birthday, I should have a cake or I should have a present or I should have this or that. That's just programming of society. You know, the angels remind you every day is your birthday because we're reborn every day. But he's processing what's going on and you're okay. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Lizzy, thank you for the donation. What do I need to be happy in Texas? Well, you just need to decide and choose to be happy in Texas. You need to choose to be happy. Nothing can make you happy. Nobody or, you know, a certain thing can't make you happy without your own permission. So you have to give yourself permission in this moment to be happy. You have to choose to be happy. So you can start focusing on all the blessings there. What am I grateful for today? What am I experiencing today? What am I learning today? And that will shift your vibration. So nothing can make you happy unless you allow it to make you happy. So what you need to be happy in Texas is to choose to be happy in Texas. It's as simple as that. You might be thinking, well, I mean, what do I need? Like money or circumstance or a person? None of that. That comes through you choosing happiness. When you choose to be happy in this moment, everything you've ever wanted and desired has the opportunity to flow in. But you must choose to be happy. So the message is, you are building a solid foundation for your future. So whatever's going on in Texas, you're building a solid foundation there. Or it's bringing in a solid foundation for your future. It's helping in some way. So the angels are saying to you, keep the faith because the last details are manifesting. So that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Bless Karma, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm just wondering if you see love coming towards my beautiful son. He's a beautiful soul but has social anxiety. Thanks for your energy. Remember, love is all around him. Love is all around him if you choose to see love. You know, and I'm not just talking about romantic love. I'm talking about the love that you have for him. The love of the universe, all of these things. So we have to learn, first of all, to enjoy where we are, to appreciate and, you know, attract more in. And remember, the right person will come in at the right time. So don't think Is anything going to happen? Or just remember that the right person may well be aligning right now, maybe going through something, learning something to be ready. So the perfect person can come in. So the message is, don't give up, you're almost there. Okay, so something will come at the right time. So the message to give to him or to share with him, or the way to inspire him, is to not give up. He's not going to give up on things. He may have social anxiety, but he's not going to give up because he feels that something is shifting within him. And the message is, use this time wisely and for spiritual practices. So in other words, what that really means is enjoy being single. Enjoy the time for yourself. And obviously I'm addressing him to you. He needs to enjoy the time he has right now for himself. Spend it wisely. Do things he enjoys, spiritual practices. And obviously it's going to be a lot different for for your son than it is for you, because you will be a lot more evolved spiritually than him. So he may have things he enjoys doing that you may not understand, but it will bring him some kind of joy. So as long as he's focused on his joy, he's going to open the doors for something else. So I do feel that something is coming in for him, but I can't give you a timeline because it will be exactly at the right time. And it will be because God will know who the right person is. And we can't rush or force that. So it feels like between now and September, don't give up. That's the time he needs to spend wisely on himself. It feels like someone could be coming in for him after September. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Furry for Life. Thank you for the donation. Will I find happiness in my current relationship, and can I trust them? Well, first of all, I've just been talking about how you have to find happiness within. Okay, happiness is an inside job. So if something isn't making you happy, or you're being made aware of that for a reason, so you have to adjust what you're thinking and feeling and ask yourself, why do I not feel happiness right now? What do I need to go within and work on within myself? And it's possibly because you're saying, I can't find happiness right now because I don't know if I can trust this person. Well, first of all, you have to trust yourself. And if your intuition is off, or speaking to you, or saying something's wrong, or something is going on, it's getting your attention so you can bring in changes. So the message is, take action towards your dreams and goals. This is a great time to move forward. So instead of focusing on happiness in your relationship right now, shift your vibration and start taking action and focus towards your dreams and goals. And you might think, well, it's my dream to be happy in this relationship, or it's my dream to be in a relationship that's happy. Think about your other dreams and goals, things you want to pursue for you, things that make you happy within you without your relationship. So I'm not saying that isn't important, but the angels want you to focus on other things to shift your awareness away from that, so you're not completely focused on that. So you change your vibration, so your relationship then has a chance to unfold naturally. So you're not putting as much focus on it. You're starting to think, what do I need? What works for me? What's good for me right now? What can I do to honor me and to make me happy? And that will shift your vibration, and that will automatically bring up things in your relationship. So it will either restore your relationship, because you'll realize, what was I worrying about? I was overthinking things, or I was stressing out for no reason because you were too focused on your relationship. Or it will put you into a place of power where you're valuing yourself enough to say something needs to change, and then you can look at it and address it properly. So the angels are saying to you, whatever's going on right now, this is a great time for you to move forward. It's a great time for things to change. So what does your person want to say to you? But I feel what you need to be doing is focusing on you, okay? So what your person is saying is, I am ready to commit to our love, but there needs to be balance. So it feels like from the Libra season, I've got the dates written here for a reason. So from the 23rd of September to 22nd of October, this could be a time where you are ready to commit to each other. So before then, like in this present moment now, you have to choose to be happy now and to work on you, because that will bring a balance in. So it feels like something is out of balance in the connection, and that's making you question the connection. So instead of trying to fix it, fix what you can fix within yourself. Think, right, I'm going to balance my own energy right now through gratitude, meditation, breath work, and focusing on my goals and my dreams and things I enjoy. And that will balance the energy out to bring in a commitment. And your person is saying, I am ready to commit to our love, but I need to balance things within myself. So it feels like you both just need to do a little bit of work on yourselves to be ready to commit. And if you are going to commit to each other, it's going to move forward around the Libra season. That's what you need to know, okay? So in other words, the angel's saying you'll know for sure what's happening with this connection as you move towards September. That's what the message is. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to say a big thank you to everyone jumping in. I am really behind on the chat because my chat's frozen here, so I can't see anything. Okay, I don't know what's going on in the chat live, but I am behind. So if you are here, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't already, because it really does help. And just to remind you, if you're not getting a message directly, you may be receiving a message through someone else's message. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. Also, after, you can click anywhere during the replay to receive an answer you need to hear. There's also messages here, daily angel messages, daily love messages. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, because you'll get lots of messages about your current circumstances. And if anyone does want to reach out to me for a personal reading, I am available at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Okay, we're going to move to Sakia. Thank you for the donation. What is Harshit's current feelings for me? Any messages from him? So what does your person want to say? Jump straight out. So the message coming through for you is loyalty. I am a loyal person, and it breaks my heart that I haven't yet been able to truly show you this side of me. I am loyal to you, and I will prove this to you in so many ways in our future. So your person is going to prove to you in the future that they are loyal. And they are loyal now, and you know in your heart and soul that this person is loyal to you. So the message is the loyalty. Okay, we've also got, a loved one is in heaven is saying hello to you right now. And we've also got the message flying out here to believe. So your loved one in heaven, and you'll know who this is. That's why you got the Robin energy. Robins are connected with Jesus. They're also connected with, someone up there coming through to say hello to you. The person up there connecting with you is saying you must believe. Believe in this love. Have faith. Don't give up. Trust. So if you're seeing 111, that's a sign to believe. And the person who's coming through in heaven may have had a heart issue. Okay, I'm getting like a heart pain or heart attack or heart issues when they were living. Okay, that's how you'll know who it is. Okay, but your person is loyal to you, and that's what you need to know, and they're going to show that to you in the future. I hope that helps again. Oh, I'm at the top of the chat. Wow. I didn't realise I was at the top of the chat. Welcome, welcome. Amazing then, because I can see now who's here. We've got Caro in the house. We've got Laura in the house. And we've got Pink in the house. Donna's here as well. Thank you all for being here. I'm sending you so much love. So I'm going to do a message for... we got Spirit Brothers UK. Hello everyone, paranormal investigators from the UK here. How are you all doing? I'm new here. Great to have you here. Amazing. And obviously I'm in the UK, so that's interesting. So I will check your channel out later on. So if anyone's into paranormal stuff, maybe check out Spirit Brothers UK. Interesting. I love anything like that. Jasmine says, hi lovely Liz, I've not heard from Alex in a while. He's going through a toxic divorce. Is he okay, and will he be in touch soon? Well, remember, if he's going through a toxic divorce, you are being kept away from drama. So you're being protected. Okay, that's what you're being shown. So you're being protected from the drama. So see that as a good thing, okay? So the message coming through is something is trying to get your attention, 666. Now, this is very much about the ego and things going on. So what you're being shown is this is a toxic situation, and the angel is saying it's getting your attention to know that. So in other words, you relax about things, you don't worry, and you have faith that, okay, I'm being protected right now. He's working it out. He's going to be okay. So remember, you're being protected. You have always had the power, so own it. So this is about remembering your power. My chat's just gone off. Let me just refresh it actually right now. Well, just bear with me a second while there's no donations on there. Let me just refresh my chat because there's all kinds of crazy things going on. I don't want to lose anybody's messages. So let me just go back on, then I'll resume what I was saying. So, there's a brief pause in action, remember, for a reason, to reset everything. And that's what I'm connecting with as well. There we go. Okay. So you've always had the power. Own it. So this is reminding you to be in your own power. Okay. To know yourself. That's what you need to do. To remember, I have the power. I'm strong. I can handle what's going on, because you can. Okay. And what's getting your attention is you're being protected right now. Focus on the love, because that's real. not the drama or the divorce or anything else. Focus on the love and know that the masks are coming off. Feelings are being revealed. He will open up to you when he's ready. Okay, strength comes from within you and above you. So he will have what he needs to deal with this situation because he, like you, is protected and watched over by angels. So this is a time for you to reflect on your thoughts and to keep calm and respond with love in this situation because he is promising you union. This is the promise of your life together. You're both transforming. You're going to celebrate your life. So what I'm really connecting with is it's okay because he's guided. You are going to have a future together. You just need to have faith right now and have patience in the process as he frees himself up. Okay, but the future is, it's guided, it's directed, it's protected. So have faith that you're absolutely moving where you're meant to be, but you are being protected right now from fears. I hope that helps, okay? Palami said I super chatted. I have already answered your question. Post another question, I think you missed it. I haven't missed any questions. I've done your question. Okay, I've got up now. I've got Laurie coming in with a donation. So we've got Laurie Wu says, will David leave the comic soon to be with me? This is where my chat is right now, okay? Palami, I have answered your question. You just need to go back, okay? So I've got Laurie's question, Laurie's super chat on here. As far as I'm aware, I've answered all the super chats, okay? But super chatting does not guarantee your question. If my tablet's doing something or if YouTuber's doing something, there's nothing I can do about that. It's technology. Okay, so I've got Laurie's donation now that I'm doing, okay? So will David leave the karmic soon to be with me? Okay, so will David leave the karmic soon to be with you? Well, remember, it's never a choice between you and the karmic partner. It's always him needing to choose himself, okay? And then he chooses you. So he's gaining strength right now. Strength comes from within you and above you. He is strong enough to handle and deal with what's going on. So you have to trust that he knows what he's doing. He has to find the strength from within. So it's not about an ultimatum or anything like that. It's about him needing to do it in his way, in his time. Because if he doesn't do it in his way, in his time, it will cause problems between you later down the line. So strength comes from within you and above you. And you're being reminded right now that you can handle it while he's dealing with this situation. Okay, so you were strong enough to handle and deal with what's going on. So call on Archangel Michael for additional physical and emotional strength. So if you're struggling with this situation, Archangel Michael will give you the physical and the emotional support and strength that you need. And he's reminding you here that you are a leader. Okay, so you are a motivated leader. Step up and lead. Remember that you are amazingly talented and very desired. So what this means is, you've got to value you right now. And I know you do, Laurie, but this is remembering that you are amazingly talented. You are desired. You are this amazing diamond. So why wouldn't he end up with you? So it's about understanding that when you know your worth and your value, you step into your power. You don't worry about the karmic partner or think that there's something that that person is doing better than you or anything like that, because that doesn't work. You are you for a reason. So remember who you are. You are a motivational leader, which means you lead the way, you guide. Your strength gives, David the strength he needs. So the message for you is step up and lead. Be the leader. And remember, he has to step up and lead in this situation. He's the one who has to change his life. He's the one who needs to take control. Okay, so remember that you are amazingly talented and very desired. So will he leave the karmic soon to be with you? So he's finding the strength to do that. He's saying, I'm growing up because of our connection and I am tapping into my intuition and this is allowing me to see my truth. So he's still in the planning phase. Okay, and the thing is that planning phase can last a long time. It may have already been a long time. But when they execute the plan, it happens quickly, almost overnight. So this is knowing that. Okay, so he may be contemplating, processing, planning, but when he makes the decision, and he's already really made the decision, it's when he chooses to execute the plan, it's going to happen like that. So you've got to have faith in that he knows what he's doing. Okay, so I can't say it's going to be soon, it will be at the right time, but it will happen. And he's not giving you a timeline because he doesn't know himself. It's going to be spontaneous and it's going to be, an action step that just happens out of the blue. So he's saying to you, I am growing up because of our connection and I am tapping into my intuition, which is allowing me to see my truth. So he's saying, let me take care of it. I know what I'm doing It will happen in divine timing. But really the answer is yes, he's going to leave, but I can't give you a when. I hope that helps, okay? Susanna, thank you for the donation. Any messages, please, about Hader and me? So what do you need to know right now about you and Hader? The message coming through for you is you've got the world, the completion of a cycle. So there's going to be an ending for a new beginning. Something is coming to fruition right now. There's a cycle that something's shifting and changing. So what he's saying is, I am afraid of change. So this change is coming in, but he's a little bit afraid of it and how to handle it. He said, I'm afraid of being left alone. I'm afraid, please don't leave me. So I feel there's a deep abandonment wound there. There is being healed, and that's a completion. And he said, I feel overwhelmed and pressured. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to change, but I have to take care of it my way. I hope that you can let me. So this is allowing him to move forward to you the right way, to deal with things in his own time and in his own space. So there is a completion of a cycle, which means the start of something new. So don't worry and think that's the end. It means something new is coming in. Something fresh is about to happen. But he's feeling very overwhelmed because he's dealing with wounds that he needs to heal first. So he's saying, I need to be able to give to you everything that you give to me. So if he's in fear of change or he's afraid of being left alone, he'll be in that energy where he may be pushing you away, or he may be in a fear-based energy and he's not the right person to be around in that moment. So have faith that there is a cycle completing right now. Things are changing and shifting for the highest good of all, and things are moving forward. I hope that helps, okay? Furry for Life, thank you for the donation. What will my finances look like in the near future? So I'm going to bring in the Archangel Ariel Oracle of Wealth. This is one of my decks here. What does Archangel Ariel want you to know about your future? Now, this is really interesting because you're being reminded that you create your reality by the thoughts you think. Thoughts become things. So if you want your finances to be better than they are now, or if you want to manifest a certain amount of money, or you want to manifest success or opportunities, you have to start visualizing it now. And knowing that what you think about, you bring about. Now, we all go through negative thoughts and, impressions. But if we have more positive thoughts and impressions, the positive ones are the ones that are going to be created. So it's okay to fear and think negative thoughts. That's why there's a time delay. That's why there's a time delay between what you're thinking and what you're creating. Because if we created instantly everything we think about, we'd be in trouble, wouldn't we? Think about the crazy things you think about. You don't want half of those things. So that's why there's a time delay. The time delay serves you, okay? So when you're creating in your mind, visualize things the way you want them to be and let it go. Give it to heaven. And the more creative you get with it, which means the more you feel, the more you visualize, the more you imagine, the more you put yourself there, the more it works. For example, I'll give you an example of years ago for me. When I went to see Doreen Virtue live in Zurich in Switzerland, I went on my own. I hadn't got a passport. I hadn't got anything. Didn't know what to do. I'd never really travelled before properly. So I manifested it all. I visualised counting the money out. I visualised receiving the passport. I visualised in my mind what it felt like to get on the plane. I visualised it. And I created it and went. And it was really interesting because I kind of put ballpark figures down of all the things that I needed to pay for. And it tallied up at the time to 2012. And that was the year I was going in. So the universe will show you what you're creating. So that's why when you visualise, you start seeing previews of what you're actually wanting and asking for. So you have the power right now to change your finances for the better by just deciding today, right, things are going to get better. I'm rich in all things. So when creative ideas come to you, act on them. So if you're putting out into the universe what you want and you start receiving ideas, they will be divinely inspired ideas. So when you get those ideas, it could be an idea for something you're working on. So for example, someone who wants to write a book may be visualizing writing a book, and then the idea for the book will come. But you must act on that idea instead of thinking, is it the right idea, or worrying about it? Just act on it, start writing. So it's the same thing. Whatever it is you're getting creative about, whatever ideas are coming to you, when you act on them, that will put you in the creative flow, and that will lead to a productive and successful outcome, which can be a financial outcome. For example, for me, when I have an idea for a card deck, I get it out straight away because I don't worry about it or think about it. I just make sure, right, I've got to act on that then. The angels guide me to do it, and that's what I do. And that's the way to do it, okay? And also make a list. So the angels are saying to you, write down your financial goals in the present tense. So think about what you want in the present tense. Think, right, what do I want? I want so much money in the bank. So say you've got an idea, I don't know, we'll just do an example of like £10,000, okay? Write down that in the present tense. I am so happy and grateful now that I have £10,000 in my bank. And then you think, right, well, how does that feel? How does it feel to have that money in the bank? Okay, well, we may go bigger. I'm so happy and grateful now I have £100,000 in the bank. And it may seem out there for you, but you can visualise, okay, what would I spend that on? What would I do with that money? What would I be able to buy with it? And then you can visualise buying a house. You can visualise going on holiday. You can visualise wherever it is. That makes it quicker to manifest, because you might, your ego will say you haven't got £100,000 in the bank. Okay, and it will try and put you into fear. But instead, if you start visualising spending that money, your ego will just get excited as well. You won't have time to even visualise or think about the bad things, the negatives, the struggle, because you'll be so excited about what you're creating. So use your creative mind to create things in your life, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Palami, thank you for the donation. Earlier, I casually asked on a tarot live about our relationship. She said not to put it gave me fear. Whatever happened, it brought fear up in you. She said not to put any hope in this relationship. It broke my heart, so it brought fear up. Is there any hope? Really want to live with him? Is it my illusion? Well, first of all, you have to be very careful, Palami, where you're putting your energy out, because a lot of tarot readers don't really care about the people that they're reading for. And I'm not saying that's every tarot reader, but a lot of people, there's a lot of people on TikTok, there's a lot of people on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and there's a lot of people out there doing it for money. Okay, I'm not saying, I know I'm answering donations, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you'll know when you resonate with someone and you don't. This is why people who read tarot can be very blunt sometimes. And it doesn't make sense, because you're thinking, well, I know that's not true. So make sure you are resonating, first of all, with the person that you're going a reading from. And then even if you receive some information you don't like, you're able to process it in a higher way. Okay, because the angels, for example, give you the energy, the reading, the message from your highest good, from your soul. Not necessarily from the 3D, if that makes sense, because 3D is illusion. So if this person has said this thing to you, first of all, you have to think, well, how does that resonate with me? Because you know your own intuition, and you know your relationship, and you know your feelings and what you're experiencing more than any tarot reader, whether it's me or someone else. So what this did was really say to you, well, I know that's not true. I know there's hope. I know how I feel. So it's really giving you the power to go within and check in with your own intuition and think, why am I actually asking other people when I know my own truth? So you have to trust in your own self over anyone out there. But you have to remember, some people will resonate with you, some people won't. Some readers will resonate with you, some readers won't. So if you're going to various readers, you're going to get all kinds of conflicting information, and that's going to cause you pain. So that could also be a sign for you to not actually ask questions, to go within instead for the answers. But I'm going to connect with the energy of the connection. So I'll tell you what you need to know, okay, not what you want to know. So for example, if you might say, well, are we going to get married, yes or no? The angels sometimes can't answer that, because it's not what you need to know. It's not what you want to know in that moment. It's not what you should know. It's what the angels tell you what you need to know. Does that make sense? So you might think, I want to know if we're going to get married or not. But the angels say, well, there's other things that have to happen before you get married. That's the most important thing to focus on. So listen to this. Sound healing will align you with your truth. So this is about the things you're hearing will align you with your truth. So you'll know if you're resonating with something or you're not resonating with something, because you'll feel it deep within your own soul, in your solar plexus. So obviously that reading hurt you. You said it broke your heart. Well, you allowed that to happen because you took to heart what that person said. Instead of thinking, okay, does that actually resonate with me? Is there actually something I believe inside? Does that resonate with my journey? And I feel the answer is no, because number one, that person hasn't got all the information. And number two, the cards they were reading may not have really been about a twin flame journey or anything else. So the message I've got coming through for you is you have to listen to your own intuition over any other reader. Okay, so let's see what is going on with your person. Okay, so your person is saying to you, and this may be another reason why this person read it the way they did. And I'm not bad-mouthing any other readers. Everyone reads the way they do for a reason. There's something of value in every reading. There's something of value in every interaction. And what you got out of that was, hang on, I need to listen to my own intuition. But you've got the Tower. So the Tower is about change and chaos. So if, for example, another reader got the Tower, they may just say, oh no, it's all falling apart. There's no hope. But what this is saying from his perspective is, my life is falling apart and it's scaring me, but I know it's necessary change. So this means there's changes going on in his life to bring about necessary change. It doesn't mean things are falling apart with you and him. It means things are falling apart in his life to move him where he's meant to be. And what he's actually saying to you is, you are my lighthouse. You are the strongest person I know. You are strong and powerful and supportive. So when I'm connecting with his energy, you're his support system that helps him to get through any chaos or upheaval. And you're being reminded that you are strong and resilient and you can handle whatever comes at you. So instead of thinking this reader's broke my heart, it's broke my heart, you've allowed yourself to feel that way. So you can say, okay, I forgive myself for allowing that person to affect what I feel inside. I know my own truth. I forgive myself for feeling vulnerable. I forgive myself for allowing someone else to affect my energy, vibration, and my feelings. So really, you've had a wake-up call, this whole thing that you've experienced with that reader, because it is real with your person, and you know that anyway. I don't need to validate that to you. You know that inside. Okay? You know that inside, so you have to trust in that. But what their experience with that reader has shown you is that you need to trust yourself. I hope that helps, okay? Varsha, thank you for the donation. GD, current feelings for me, and when will he unblock me? He'll unblock you when he feels safe. When he's not feeling so pressured or overwhelmed, okay? He'll unblock you when he feels ready. So you have to have faith in that. So remember, if you're being blocked, there's a reason. Blocking you is processing, but it's also protection. So you've got the 777. Now, this is a number of manifestation. So the angels are saying to you, if you keep your thoughts positive, they will become things. So remember, if you keep your vibration high and you let go of any stress or any fear, or any worry or any feelings of desperation or a need for him to unblock you, guess what? He'll unblock you. So when you let go and surrender, that's when the unblock comes in, and he will unblock you. He will. Okay, because they block because they feel pressured and stressed out. And when they don't feel that way anymore, that's when they unblock. And then they have to feel comfortable enough to reach out. So the worst thing you can do when you get unblocked is send a message. Because what you're really showing them, first of all, is it's like you've been watching them like a hawk to see what they're doing. And that will put them into fear. And it will make them think, oh, well, I can do anything I want and this person will be there waiting for me. If you just have faith, and when they unblock you, which you will, when he unblocks you, just say, okay, now I just need to see how it goes and let it unfold naturally. You're not in a desperate energy. So you need to move into the energy of faith over fear. So keep your thoughts positive because they are becoming things. So when will he unblock you? Can we get an idea of when? Can we get an idea of when? We've got justice, when there's balance. Okay, he is definitely going to unblock you and move forward because you got the Three of Cups, which is reunion, but it's also about celebration, a reason to be excited, social invitations flowing in, happy times and celebrations. So what this means is use this current time in your life to enjoy what you're doing, to focus on happy times, celebrations. Find every day as an opportunity to get excited. And then social invitations will flow in, so you won't feel like you're waiting around for him to unblock you. But when he does unblock you, there's going to be a restoration of energy. And I feel this could definitely happen within 3 months because you've got the Justice card, which is also connected with Libra. The Libra season that will be coming in. Libra is September to October. So we're in June, July, August, September. That's 3 months away. But balance will be restored. So he will unblock you and reach out to you when there can be balance between you. And that's what's being restored right now during the separation. And it will be for the highest good of all involved. He may also be dealing with some other things in his life. It could be financial things, legal things, and you may be being protected from that too. So call on Archangel Jeremiah for assistance, because Jeremiah is the angel who makes sure you're on the right path, and you are on the right path. But just know he'll unblock you when you're both ready. So until then, focus on joy and peace. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got a message coming in from Uthra. Thank you for the donation. Hi, please do me a love and motherhood reading. Okay, love and motherhood reading. Let's bring in a message from the Mary Queen of Angels deck, because, you know, for motherhood, the best way to be a good mum, or if you want to be a mum, is to connect with Mother Mary, because Mother Mary is the ultimate mother. Okay, so what do you need to know? So motherhood reading is to know that love is the answer to all of your questions. So motherhood is about love. Okay, it's about unconditional love. You know, a mother loves her child unconditionally, no matter what, but can also go into ego. So as a mother, and I'm not a mother myself, I'm just connected with the energy of my mum and our relationship. You know, my mum would get triggered by certain things that I did, because that would mirror things back to her. And I would get triggered by her because, you know, of things that she was mirroring back to me. But it's all about lessons. So, you know, being someone's mother is about lessons. We learn from our you know, our family, our blood relations test our spirit, test our soul. We go through lessons. So really with motherhood, it's to understand and know that love is the answer to all of the questions. That love will prevail, that love will shine through no matter what. You know, there's always love there no matter what, no matter how things seem. And obviously, I know there's people who deal with very abusive relationships with mothers and family and all of that, but ultimately everything is done through love. Because even when someone is really hurting you or causing you pain, it's to grow you. So really it's done from a place of love, from the higher self. It's like when God prunes our tree, he's not doing it to hurt us, he's doing it to increase our life and make it more plentiful. So even though it feels like we're being hurt, you know, when we go through real bad pain, we're being hurt for our highest good. So it's like they say we have to be cruel to be kind, because the hurt creates growth, which is about love. So it's also about the inner child. So, you know, being a mother or motherhood is also about connecting with the inner child. It gives you an opportunity to nurture the child within you through playfulness and self-care. So when you are a mother, you're also able to be playful with your child, no matter how old you are or how old your child is, whether your child is a baby, you know, or a young adult. It's about having fun together and working on self-care. You know, so this is also about knowing that that's what you tap into as a mother. So when you become a mother, or if you are a mother already, this is about knowing that tapping in with the inner child and the energy of love and unconditional love will move everything forward. And to answer your question about love, love is the answer to all of your questions. So whatever you're asking right now, love. So if you're thinking, okay, I want to attract love in, you have to be love. That means operate in the energy of love, respond with love, be excited about love, be ready for love, notice love everywhere you go. Start feeling more loved, feeling lovable, loving yourself more, working on self-love, being more playful, connecting with your inner child. So that's how to attract in everything that you want. I hope that helps, okay? Miss Sakura, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how's Paul today? Thoughts, feelings and messages, please. So what does Paul want to say to you today? Wow. So the first thing he's saying to you is, I love you. Okay, and these cards have moved out for a reason. We've got two fear-based energies, and we've got two energies coming through from his higher self, from his 3D self, but what he knows inside. So he's saying to you, this like physical circumstance is creating a delay, and these are things he wants you to know is true. So he's saying, I love you, and I intend to be with you and love you for the rest of my life. He's also saying because of that, he's making the required adjustments. He's saying, I need to make adjustments in my life to be with you, and I need some time to figure things out and to come up with a plan. I need a bit of space to go within to do that, but I do intend to love you and be with you for the rest of my life. So that's what he's letting you know, okay? So he's saying to you, I'm making adjustments because I love you, and he needs space and time. But he is saying to you, I want you to be happy. And right now, I'm not healed enough to give equally to our connection. That's why I need space and time to make the adjustments. So he's saying, I want you to be happy though, even if that's not with me, which makes me unhappy, by the way. So what he's saying is, I don't want you to wait around for me if that's something you're not wanting to do. He doesn't want to feel pressured in that way. Okay, so he's saying, yes, I want to be with you. And yes, I want, you to love me and be with me. But if you need that right now, I can't give that to you right now because I'm working on myself. So if you need that, I know you should move on. So it's like he's trying to be very selfless in that way, even though he knows it'll kill him if you move on with someone else. So it's not saying you should move on. It's saying what he's saying to you is, don't wait around for me to make you happy. Be happy anyway. And he's saying, I lie sometimes and say nasty things to you like I don't care. But I do care because I do love you, but I feel so much because I've never felt this way for anyone before, and I act like a fool. So he's really apologising if he's lied in the past or denied his feelings or said anything that's hurt you. He's saying that's what he needs to adjust. Now he needs to change his circumstances and situation to be with you the right way. But he's saying it's going to take a little bit of time, and he does understand if you want to move on. Not that you'll move on, but you get where I'm coming from with that. So don't get triggered and think he's saying you should move on. He's saying he loves you and wants you, but he's not ready yet to be able to be with you. So you have to have faith in the process and divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Uriel, thank you for the donation. Any love messages from the angels? So what do the angels want to say? Jump straight down. We've got the Hermit. So time alone is needed to gain clarity and insight. So in other words, when you have time alone, either being single or time to go within, it brings in a healing and it brings in fresh energy to prepare you for what's next. So if you're wanting to bring love in, this time by yourself is needed so you become the person that will attract all of that in. It says, embrace this time now as a time of spiritual growth and soul searching. So this is a great time for you right now. Time for you to soul search, to think about what you want, to set intentions, to bring clarity in that way. What else do you need to know? So in other words, you are getting ready for something to come. Now we've got a miracle. There's a miracle coming in. So if you're seeing bees, that's why. It says communication has been restored and a great message is on the way. Now I'm seeing this as a miracle coming in because you are the miracle. So when you value yourself, remember that power you attract in. So be yourself. Know you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. You're preparing for something brand new. It's a great time of spiritual renewal for you and your miracle will come. And they give me fear, so let go of any fear around when or how. Just allow it to happen naturally. And a loved one in heaven is saying hello. So you're not alone because you have your family up there in spirit around you watching over you. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation. Message from Frank and advice. Can he feel my shift? He'll always feel your shift, okay? So what's the message from Frank right now that he wants to share with you? We've got stability and second chance. So what he's saying is, I want to bring stability into our connection. I hope you'll give me a second chance. And you may feel like you've given him 100 chances, but he wants to give you a second chance now. And for you to give him a second chance. Now, you may be also in fear that he's giving his relationship with his wife a second chance and that they are creating stability. And what he's reminding you is the relationship with you deserves the time and the room it needs to be created into what it needs to be. So it's not like he's giving that relationship a second chance. It deserves the time to end amicably. Okay, and the relationship, your relationship, what you share with him can stand the test of time. So it doesn't matter how long goes by, he will always want and desire you. He will always crave you and want you and think of you. So he's not going to forget you, Anne, because you're shifting your vibration. And I feel that's something you need to know. Because you may be in fear that he's creating a second chance in his marriage and they're creating stability because of everything you can see going on in the 3D world, like this house and whatever else he's doing. But he's saying to you, our relationship will stand the test of time. Our love will stand the test of time. And our relationship and our love deserves the time it needs to take. So I feel that what he's doing is he's not necessarily giving his wife a second chance, but he's trying to do it the right way to end things amicably. And we've got the High Priestess. He's tapping into his intuition, which is allowing him to see the truth. So he knows what he needs to do. He knows what he needs, and he wants you to know that. So it's not like him coming through in this reading and saying, you're the love of my life, and because you know that, or at least you should know that by now, because he's shown that to you through readings and even in the physical. But what he wants you to know is he's doing what he needs to do. He's saying, I am tapping into my intuition. It is allowing me to see my truth. I do know that this relationship with my wife deserves to be ended amicably, because he's not a bad person. He's saying, you are right for me in every way, you. So he knows that you're right for him in every way. And he's saying, I want to run to you and tell you how I feel. He wants to do that. But he knows he has to do this the right way. He knows it. So I've got an energy shift coming in, as in a possible timeline for him making all these changes and being free. You know, they have to give you the furthest timeline out between Virgo and Aries. Now, Virgo season is August, and Aries, as we know, is March. So between August and March, that's when there's going to be a big shift. So he could well be quiet, or he could be doing a lot of processing or thinking. Wow, you're definitely going to reconnect anyway, because they just buffered there. For you, it buffers as a viewer. For me, as a creator, it says you're live, you're reconnecting. That's what it says on my live. So for whatever reason, it does that, internet or anything else. So I feel that you're definitely going to reconnect again properly, okay, between Virgo season and Aries season. That's what I'm connecting with. That's what you need to be aware of and know. But you have to have faith in what's going on. Because the relationship with his wife, no matter how she's behaved or what she's done, they've had time together. And that time has been important for his growth. And it's been important for your growth. So you have to be the bigger person here and see it in a higher way. And know that it deserves an amicable ending. And also, you know, so he can bring stability in, because, you know, if things go wrong in their relationship, in other words, if it's not ending amicably, it's going to mess up his finances and everything. So he won't be able to bring stability in the future for you. So you have to have faith that he is doing this the right way for the highest good of himself and you, so that you have a very beautiful life together. Because that's on his mind, you know, what will happen with the divorce and all these things. So let him deal with what he needs to deal with. So it could well be quietness between now and August time, and then a shift between August and March. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps. We've got Lisa, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. Hi Liz, can you answer Jacinta's message, please? It's so beautiful when you guys donate for other people. It just shows how kind and generous you are. Jacinta says, hi Liz, how was Pranor feeling about me in the 3D? Can I get a message from him? I had another nightmare. He was with someone else. I'm not able to donate. Very sorry. And, you know, that's the thing. I want people to understand. I'm not doing this for donations. I don't ask for donations. I don't start the reading and say, donate to me. I don't start the live and say, donate to me. But people are so generous and kind here because we're a family. People donate to me. So when people are donating, I see it as an energy exchange, and I focus on the donations. So I do apologise to anyone who isn't being answered directly by me, but you will be receiving answers in some way. So if something is resonating with you, there's a reason, okay? So take it. And after, just click anywhere during the replay, which is free, and you receive an answer. So the message for Jacinta is, he's saying, I can't do this right now. I need time. Okay, he needs time. So you're having nightmares because you're purging through your own fears and insecurities. And that's actually a good thing. Okay, it's being done in a safe way. So you're having all these nightmares because your higher self is healing things with your ego. So don't worry and think, oh, he's with someone else because I dreamt that. That's not true. That's your own fears being healed. So what he's saying to you is, right now I need some space. I need a bit of space to sort through my emotions and to work out my next steps. I need to focus on me right now as I'm growing up spiritually and finding myself. I'm not feeling strong enough yet to be in the presence of your divine light, but if you give me time, I will become someone new. So he can't do this right now because he needs time for himself. So I'm not feeling he's with anyone else because he needs time for himself. So you've got to let go of fear and focus on peace, and that's what you need to know. And let your subconscious mind do what it's doing in dreams because it's bringing in a healing. I hope that helps, okay? Laura Marto, thank you for the donation, honey. And Carrot One is sending you and Grace so much love. And to Pengy and all the rest of the family, running up to you, giving you kisses. Carrot One is so excited that you've got your Grace on us. I know you love her so much like I love my Carrot One. And I don't know if you noticed the eagle above here as well. because I haven't been able to see the chat properly because obviously my chat froze right at the beginning of the stream. So I'm only got my tablet. But has anyone noticed this eagle up here? Has anyone noticed the eagle? Big sign of changes. Laura says, hi Liz, angel guidance for my love and for our divine union. So thank you for the donation, honey. So the message coming through for you is, the big message here is sleeping on the sofa. So what he's really saying to you is, he's sleeping on the sofa right now, which means he may be falling asleep late. You know, he's like tired, he's thinking, he's doing a lot of processing. So he may be falling asleep on the sofa. And he's saying, I really want to be in bed with you by my side where I belong. And anywhere he's sleeping when he isn't with you, he feels like, you know, it doesn't feel right. So it doesn't matter whether he sleeps in a bed, on the sofa, on the floor. He's saying, I should be sleeping with you. And he's saying, my vision and my focus is on doing this right. So you've got the Archer energy. And it feels like there is a lot of lessons he's learning between now and December time. So he is going through a lot of growth this year as well for his own higher good. And he's saying, my third eye is being activated. So he's saying things are making a lot more sense now because I'm seeing everything in a new way. Because you've opened my eyes to the truth of who I am and the potential inside of me. And for that, I'm so very grateful. We are both sharing visions and dreams of our future. And we are both seeing signs, synchronicities and symbols about each other, the future and our love. So what he's really saying to you is, we are both sharing visions. And he's saying to you, my vision, my focus is on doing it right. So you're both having this vision about being together the right way. And you're both dreaming of each other. And you'll be dreaming of the future. And you'll be shown signs and previews and synchronicities about this too. Symbols, signs about each other, about the love. So he is very tapped into how he's connecting with you in that way. But I feel that's also making him tired because I feel he's processing it all. And he's spending a lot of time thinking. So he may fall asleep on the sofa, maybe he's watching TV and he drops off and then he wakes up. Or, you know, it feels like wherever he is, he's saying, I really want to be in bed with you by my side. So he isn't feeling comfortable in bed. You know, so that's why he may be falling asleep on the sofa or he may be falling asleep somewhere else because he's not feeling comfortable in bed. And it's nothing to do with anybody else he's with or anything else that's going on in his life. It doesn't matter whether he's in the bed with another person or on his own. What he's saying is, I know I should be in bed with you. That's what I know in my heart and soul. So have faith that he knows where he belongs. So what else do you need to know? Let's bring in a message from the Masculine Message Tarot. What else do you need to know? The star, you are the light that guides me home. Well, you know that for sure. Absolutely you are. You are the light within me that guides me home. So he feels your light within him as well as outside of him. And he's saying it keeps me strong. That's you being that lighthouse, Laura, the sunlight. I have so much hope for our future, which remember he's dreaming about and you're both having visions about. Prepare for a celebration. Prepare for a celebration. So again, the Three of Cups can symbolise a 3-month energy. So celebrations coming in between now, August, September time. Lots of power. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you for that donation. So I'm just going to have a little bit of my drink. Look, I've actually got a water bottle, which I haven't had for a long time, and I've got juice in. What I do when I have a drink, I've talked for 2 hours and haven't had a drink. When I'm having a sip like that, I ask the angels to take it all in and cleanse me. So really, just having one sip is like I've drank the whole thing. It's very powerful how the angels can change your perspective of what's going on within you, even in your body. Like Archangel Metatron can stretch time and push time together. You can do it with anything you're doing. Just a little tip, if you're ever out and about and you haven't got anything to drink and you have a sip of something, you can ask the angels to make it last and cleanse you. Very powerful. So we're going to do a message for Raven. Raven said, in need of angels' advice for a relationship with Jake or Jace. Relationship with Jay. What do you need to know? What's the angels' advice regarding your relationship? What's the angels' advice for you, for Raven, regarding your relationship? What's the advice? So the first message coming out, and I feel this is the most important one, is the lovers. Okay, there is love there, but you have decisions to make in your love life. The answers are in your heart. So the message, the big message the angels want to say to you is the answers are in your heart. And you know they are. So you have to go within and access them. Enjoy your independence and freedom. You are the Queen of Pentacles for a reason. So really you are a valuable, strong person. which means you don't rely on anybody. So you do know your own value, and you have to understand that because you inspire this person. You are an inspiration to others because you stand out from the crowd and you don't really rely on anything for anything or anyone. You don't rely on anyone for anything. You can rely on the angels though, and you know this. This is why you are a success. So really, I feel you're questioning things and maybe even thinking, can I handle this? Will I be okay if I'm on my own? Because you can. And you know you're a strong, independent warrior. And things are happening now to move you forward. So there's going to be some rapid results coming in. Okay, the Eight of Wands is about movement and things changing and moving forward the right way. So it feels like you have a decision to make. So this isn't even about what's going on with him. It's about what's going on with you. You know, and think about you. Are you feeling independent right now? Are you feeling free? Are you feeling excited about life? Do you want to take this to the next level? Or do you want to weigh out? You have to ask yourself the questions because all the answers are in your heart. So you have to go within. And really it's about you knowing that you are a leader. And you are, you know, this light energy that brings in power. So, you know, in other words, what the angels are showing you is, you know, you're okay whether you're in a relationship or not. You've got the wedding ring. You will get married. So this may be on your mind. Okay, will I get married? What will be? Because you are an independent person. So it feels like you either want to, it's like what they're giving me is this ultimatum energy of, it's got to go to something new. It needs to be the next level, or you want the next phase. Otherwise, what's the point? Or you may be wanting, maybe you're feeling single and you want this relationship to move to this next level. But what I'm connecting with is the angels are showing me two directions. They're showing me a direction where, and obviously it's always two directions like that, but they're showing me a future with this person where you get married. But they're also showing me an energy where you're on your own knowing you'll be okay and you will get married to the right person. So I feel you really have to ask yourself, is this person your person? And the answer is in your heart. But the angel's saying whatever happens, you will get married and you are strong enough to handle and deal with whatever's going on because you are a warrior of light. But you have to really go within and answer your own questions, because when I'm connecting with your energy, I'm getting lots of confusion and back and forth energy because you're feeling conflicted within your mind. And when you're feeling conflicted in that way or confused or things are a struggle, you need to breathe yourself back into the now, perhaps go in nature, calm down, relax, sit under a tree and think, what are the answers in my heart? What do I really want? Think about what you want, not what that other person wants, because no matter what happens between you, you're going to end up where you're meant to be with the person you're meant to be with, and it will be in a marriage. And that's what you need to know today. I hope that helps, okay? Nikita, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I've been feeling called to leave my job and start my own thing. I still live at home with no responsibility. Any message from the angels? Well, the angel said if you live at home with no responsibility, it's the perfect time for you to start your own thing, because that will give you the opportunity to make changes so that you maybe move out of the home. And then you start having responsibilities. So I feel this is going to be a big change in your life to grow spiritually as well as physically. So it's going to create a big change in your life. So always follow your intuition. I feel called to leave my job. That's a huge thing because you're being called to action to change your life. So this isn't just going to change your job. It's going to change everything in your life so you can go out on your own and have a life. You know, I'm not saying you haven't got a life. What I mean is have a new life for you. So where you're not relying on anyone. So the energy we've got is the Eight of Swords is saying, and really this energy is shifted from February to August time. So it feels like February, you may have been having feelings or thoughts in this way, or something was coming into your awareness because a situation that's controlled you is coming to an end. And you may have felt controlled at home, or you may have felt controlled in your job in some way. So even though there's no responsibility because you live at home, you will feel controlled. You will. Okay, and I know because I've lived at home various times in my life and I know what it feels like when you're on your own, you've got your own independence. So you are recognizing now you are only trapped by your own mind and you can walk away from anyone or anything that no longer serves you at any time. You're becoming free. So this is really great news because it's showing you between now and August, you're becoming free. And also because of that, the love bond that you have with the people at home, it will get stronger when you're not there. Okay, it will. It will get more powerful. Because sometimes when you live at home, you go through tests and triggers and everything else. So the message coming through is there's going to be a love bond that's deepening. Now, you may already be in a love relationship, or you may be thinking about a specific person. But when you leave your job and make changes, it's going to open the doors for the right relationship to come in, whether that's someone coming back or someone new, because you're going to realize, wow, I have a special bond unlike anything else with myself that I've never experienced before. You're going to become your own best friend. You're going to become your own lover. And what that means is doing things for you, enjoying life, and that's going to open all the doors. And it's really powerful that, I've put the eagle behind me today. This is brand new. So some of the readings coming up on the channel, you may still see the other picture behind me. But, I changed this yesterday in real time. So what day is it today? Tuesday. Monday, this new week, the 3rd of June, yesterday, 4th today. Movement. And again, that eagle I'm connecting with is you manifesting your dreams. So I feel between now and August time, this is when anything that's controlled you, like a job or what's going on at home, you're now in control of. And that's going to be you taking responsibility for your own life. I hope that helps, okay? So in other words, go for it. Uriel, thank you for the donation. Need to remember this message is a guidance and timeless. Maybe we don't get it now, but maybe in future events. Ex being in hermit for years, always thank you. I'm talking about you being in hermit. I wasn't talking about that person being in the hermit mode. I was talking about you being in the hermit mode, you being prepared for what's next you. And hermit, we look at the hermit. The hermit doesn't mean you're isolated. It means what I'm connecting with when I connected with the hermit for you is that you're you. You might be single right now. You're being prepared for what's coming. You're stepping into a new energy. It doesn't mean you're sitting at home moping around or crying into your drink or anything like that. It means you're stepping into your power. You're having time for yourself to go within and understand who you are. That's what the hermit mode means for you. That card was connecting with you, not an ex or anybody else. So let me pull you another card. And, you're right, like guidance is a timeline. Well, timelines are guidelines, but guidance is, that's why someone actually commented on a video yesterday that popped up into their feed from like 2 years ago. And they said, why am I seeing this message now? And I said, because time is illusion. We are timeless beings. Time is man-made. So you get the message at the exact moment you're meant to hear it. So if something doesn't resonate with you in this moment, it may come to you in a month's time, or it may come to you at the moment you will allow it to come in. But what the angels are saying to you, Uriel, is right now, and this really resonates with the other message I did for you, you are moving into alignment with your mission. Okay, so that's what you need to understand. You are moving into alignment with your mission. That's what the hermit means for you. So take the message out, it resonates with you, and leave what doesn't. I hope that helps, okay? The beautiful Laura Marto, thank you for the donation. This is from Grace, she loves you, and Carrot One. Thank you so much. Carrot One is sending so much love back to you and Grace. Isn't it amazing all these carrots are going out all over the world? It's so powerful, and Pink's carrot is coming today as well. I mean, amazing. Joy's carrot came yesterday. I am manifesting more carrots because I want to get a carrot for Natalia, because Natalia's got a carrot, okay, but because of the delay and everything, a carrot became Harrison. Okay, so I now have Harrison here, and everything's changed. So I'm manifesting a carrot for Natalia, for Lisa, and for Victor, and anyone else who messaged me about one. But that's what I'm doing, and I will manifest them because you can't get them anymore. They don't make them anymore. So I'm going to pull a collective energy because Laura's done a card from Grace. So we've got, isn't this powerful? Members will really get this because I took a little photo earlier today of my little Carrot One on the steps of my house. Okay, and I put, take it step by step. Don't rush anything or force anything. Just allow things to flow. And I shared that with members earlier today. And look what we've got. Take it step by step. For your union to manifest, for your dreams to come true, for your finances to flourish, for your success to come, you just have to take it day by day and step by step. And that's a collective message for everyone. And for members, just go over and have a look at that little community post I put on, and it'll just make you smile because that's exactly what I shared. I hope that helps, okay? Shorty, thank you for the donation. I haven't made a donation. Can I have a card, please? So what do the angels want you to know? This is for Shorty. jumping out. It's the end of a challenging time. Between now and October, there's going to be a big shift in you. And October onwards, you're going to feel like a brand new person because it's the end of a challenging time. So whatever you've been through that's been challenging you, a new chapter is about to begin for you. Things are turning around. The worst is behind you. So there's going to be a new beginning coming in for you, whether that's in love or life itself or health or money, work, whatever it is. So whatever you've been going through as a challenge, it's the end of that challenge. And I really feel between now and October, you're feeling stronger, more powerful. Things are starting to make a lot more sense. And then by October, you're going to feel not only like you can breathe again, but like things are absolutely falling into place. I hope that helps, okay? Angel Love, thank you for the donation, honey. Angel Love, let's find your message. There you go. Hi, my person appears to be sad and tired. How is he feeling today? Sad and tired. You've answered your own question. How is he feeling? He'll be sad and tired, drained. He'll have a lot going on in his mind. Any messages from him, please? So you have to learn to trust your intuition and what you're feeling. Because if you're thinking he seems sad and tired, you know, that's not exactly what's going on. He's saying, I'm preparing to fight for our love. So he's getting ready for the new. So this is what the energy is in moving between now and July. He's getting ready to fight for the love. So he will be feeling tired and sad because of his situation and circumstances. So trust in what you're feeling. He's saying to you, I'm in love with you and I always will be. That's his truth. He's saying, my truth is I'm in love with you and I always will be. So of course he's feeling sad and tired because he's not with you. That's why he's saying between now and July, I'm preparing to fight for this love. So trust your intuition more when you're connecting with the messages, with your own intuition. I hope that helps. E77, thank you for the donation. 777. Hello Liz, what's the energy around my idea to travel? I also pulled a yes or no card today on my person. I'm confused. I pulled a yes or no. And that's because maybe you're not meant to know in that moment. So the angel's saying, let go of the need to know and just focus on your inner truth instead of using cards. Okay, sometimes when we use cards for ourselves, we get very confused. I don't really use cards for myself for that reason. Okay, I can use cards for others, but when it comes to a self, it's our own ego gets in the way. So an easier thing to do is using a pendulum. So instead of using cards, try using a pendulum. And you don't need to buy a pendulum. You can use anything as a pendulum. You can use a necklace. You know, you can take your necklace off and use that as a pendulum. You can use keys. I've used keys before. You know, when I've been out and about and I've needed a pendulum, I've used anything I could find in that moment. And I actually bought a portable pendulum to keep in my bag. And, you know, I've just remembered I need to put this in my handbag. I bought this when I was on holiday because I always need a pendulum because that's what I do. So instead of using cards, use your pendulum. Okay, and that's an idea. Because where I feel that, you know, the cards, when we use them ourselves sometimes, can bring in confusion. Because we have an ego that's saying one thing when we're thinking something else. So don't take it personally or worry about that. Okay, I just feel you need to use a pendulum. That's why I have a pendulum in every room in the house. Because I go into panic about my health a lot. Because I channel a lot physically. You know, I'll go through something physically and I'll know inside it's collective message or I need to share it. But I will panic and I think, am I okay? So I pick up my pendulum, am I okay? I use it all the time. You know, I don't ask questions about love on the pendulum. It's always about my health. Am I okay? Is this collective? What's going on with me? You know, and the pendulum will answer. So try using a pendulum instead. So what's the energy around your idea to travel or anything we need to know about your person? So the first card is the Empress. So you need to remember who you are. That you are the Empress, that you are the Divine Feminine, that you are this amazing light in their life and you're a light in the world. And when you nurture yourself in the situation with love and compassion, that's what will come in. So your idea to travel, it will be an opportunity to nurture yourself and to nurture the situation with love and compassion and to be kind and gentle with yourself. And, you know, I'll give you an example because, you know, me and Sandra, and, you know, Victor will be laughing at this as well. But me and Sandra are going to Romania next month for my birthday because, you know, me and George, as you know, have split up and, you know, we were going to go to Turkey probably for my birthday. We would have been doing something for my birthday. So Sandra's like, right, we're spending your birthday together. What do you want to do? Should we go to Turkey? And I said, I don't really feel Turkey. And she's like, right, I've got an idea. Let me think and I'll get back to you. Let's go to Romania. Let's go to Mamaia where the beach is and, You know, and initially I was like, that sounds amazing. That sounds absolutely wonderful. And then panic set in because I'm like, I've never really travelled before to a hot country. I've never really been out of my comfort zone in another country. Oh my God, I panicked. I was like, my ego was going into overdrive, thinking, what food will I eat? Will I be okay? What about mosquitoes? What about tsunami? What about the plane crashing? What about you know, I mean, this is how the ego works, okay? This is showing you, even someone who's really, you know, evolved in the angels like I am, still goes into fear. And I told Sandra, she's like, what are you even worrying about? Come on, woman, you know. So what I started to do was see it in a different way, to see it as an adventure, to be very loving and compassionate to myself and say, it's okay. Just that little child in me, afraid. It's okay. You know, that's what you have to say to your inner child. It's okay. So anything you're going through, whether it's to do with the travel or, and I'm talking to everyone as well, you know, or something you're doing with you when you're feeling ignored by your person, or you're feeling like they don't love you, or just say to your inner child, it's okay. You can even do this on your hands on your heart because it's a tapping. It's tapping. You know, people talk about tapping the different parts of your body to feel calm. But if you tap your heart, it's okay. You're okay. And then you're reassuring your inner child, okay, that you are okay. And that's what I had to do with myself, okay, to give myself compassion, saying it's okay. It's just something my inner child is afraid of because it's something new to me. It's okay. And then the amazing Victor is like, I'm going to come as well. What an opportunity. So I'm going to get to meet Victor, to be on a beach, to spend my birthday in a wonderful hot country with my best friends. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be something new. So now I'm seeing it all as a big adventure and thinking, well, if these things happen, it happens. I know I'm safe and protected. I'll learn and grow. So your idea to travel is an opportunity to nurture yourself in the situation with love and compassion. That's what you're being reminded of. So take what I've just said about my experience, how it resonates with you with the inner child, okay? The angel's saying to you, things are stuck for a reason. Okay, so this is really powerful because this is the answer to the yes or no that you said. This no is a not yet. Says that on the card, okay? This no is a not yet. So the reason you got a yes and a no is because it's a yes, but it's a not yet. So things need to change to move forward. Think carefully about what it is that you want. Can you see this no is a not now? So that's why you got a yes and a no. But I feel that if you use a pendulum, it will be better for you. And right now you're going through the end of a challenging time. So a new chapter is about to begin for you, and they give me fear. So let go of fear because things are turning around. So, you know, the idea to travel, they give me fear, even though you may be in fear about it or you may be worrying about it, maybe not the same way I am, but there will be something you're thinking about because there's a question mark to it. Things are going to turn around. And you've got plenty of choices heading your way. Choose what makes you happy and what lights you up inside. So see it all as a big adventure. See life as a big adventure. And then we don't go into ego. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Victor there with a donation. Thank you, honey. We're meeting soon. I'm so excited. Please answer for Donna Meow. Thank you kindly. So, and Sandra was saying as well, Victor, she's going to bring you some gifts. She wants to bring you, she's going to gift you, I think, a deck of the cards, and she wants to gift you some other stuff. And I'm manifesting a carrot for you. So, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what else I'm guided to bring for you as well. So let's connect with Donna then for Donna Harvey. I'm presuming you mean Donna Harvey here. Victor, I've put my message in. Has it been answered yet? No, I'm doing it now, Donna. So I'm just looking for your question. I'm looking for your question. Bear with me a second. There we are. Hi, Liz. Is there any message from Mark today regarding our union? So what does Mark want to say to you? And a big thank you to Victor for donating for you as well. So the first message is crown chakra activation. So you may be feeling things in your crown chakra, maybe tingling a little bit. So he's saying to you, as I connect more with you and our love, I feel different. I feel more powerful and capable of great things. My memory is improving and my ability to think is becoming clearer. My senses are heightened. I feel like my mind is expanding and my brain is growing. I've been having a few headaches as I align with this new energy and this higher state of consciousness. It feels cosmic to me. because I'm understanding that we are twin flames. Wow. So he's going through a crown chakra activation. There is showing him that you are twin flames. Now he's asking you to trust him. I need to do this my way, even if my way doesn't make sense to you. My way will work out for our love. And that's when you question things like timings or the way he's going about things. He's saying, I need to do this my way because my way will work for our love. And he's saying, yes, there's differences, and I may be a bit worried about what people think, but that's something I am learning to overcome in this lifetime. Our differences are part of the attraction, and I want to take control of this situation. So he's reminding you he has to be the one to move it forward. And he's saying, I don't understand exactly what I'm feeling because it's all new and scary to me. And sometimes I push you away and try to repress it until I can handle this better. And that's why I can't do it right now, and I need time. So then I just need a bit of space to sort through my emotions, to work out my next steps. I'm not feeling strong enough yet to be in the presence of your divine light. Give me time so I can focus on me, to grow up spiritually, to find myself, to become someone new. I am becoming someone new. So he's stepping into his emperor power. Okay, so what else does he want you to know? He's saying to you, my passion and love for you drives me wild. Remember, things are not always what they seem. So he may seem calm and cool on the surface, but inside he's bubbling with all this passion. And he's saying, I am afraid of losing things in my life I've worked for, but I won't let you go. So he really is dealing with his own fears as well around, being afraid of losing things in his life, material things, reputation, that kind of thing. That's nothing to do with you and everything about him. So let him work through what he's going through. Let me also pull you another card here. What else do you need to know? This is for Donna. We've got healing and acceptance. So old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So there's some old wounds and issues that you're both healing, and everything happens for a reason. So you're being guided to remember that everything happens for a reason. So you can accept things by saying, everything happens for a reason. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And all wounds are being healed right now. Childhood issues are being healed. And remember, anytime you go into pain or ego, it's the inner child wanting love. So you can say, you're okay. It's okay. You're going to be okay. So you can tap your heart where your inner child is, and that will bring in a power. I hope that helps, okay? Antonio, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, thank you. May I have a message from my DF and our journey. So what's the message coming through from your person today? The message is, wow, we are okay. I'm just processing. So we are okay. So you are okay. That means you are okay, but you two together are okay, which means don't worry. There's nothing wrong. Your person is just processing what's going on right now. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? We've got you do know best, making a post about you. So really what your person's saying is, I'm making a post about you, whether that's on social media or in some other way, to let you know that you do know best, which means is everything you said is real and true. You know best, you're the best thing for, this person, and that you know best. So this is really like your person saying to you, I know you're right, but I have to work it out myself. You do know best. And you're being reminded of that. So that's what they're making a post about. But really the message I've got coming through for you is, we are okay. I'm just processing. I hope that helps, okay? They're blocking my throat a little bit with you as well. So give it time, okay? Give it time. Laura Marto with another donation. Thank you for your amazing love and support, honey. I'm sending you so much love. Hi, Liz. This donation is for Karen. Another selfless donation there. Hi, Karen. Hi, Liz. I have to know when Vickers will give a marriage proposal to Artie in the coming future. Well, first of all, you need to let go of the need to know when, and just have faith that it will happen. Okay, because the more you focus on when, the more stressed out you'll be. It will happen when it's meant to happen. And he is stuck in the third party currently. When this third party will be removed, it is Artie's second marriage. Well, it just made me bite my lip. And that's to do with a lot of pain and fear. Okay, so you really have to relax about the need to know the ins and the outs of the when, because timelines are guidelines. Okay, it's about knowing that there's lessons being learned right now. You can't just kind of say, when's this third party going to be removed? Because it's not going to get removed if there's still lessons being learned. And this, what's being learned is, from your perspective, first of all, or for the perspective of Artie, it's about letting go. It's about knowing that, because I'm going to take the names away. What I'm connecting with is the person that's wanting, their person to change, the person that needs to change, the person stuck in the third party situation is learning valuable lessons. And the person who's wanting to know when, how, all these questions is learning to surrender and to realize that everyone is learning. So I'm going to say it to you because it's easier for me to channel, okay? But you know what I'm trying to say. So for example, what you need to do is to let go of all the struggle around what's going to happen and recognize that you are also learning through this connection that this person is in, okay? Because what you learn when your person is in a third-party situation is to value yourself and to work on self-worth and self-love. And what you learn to do is surrender the when and give it to God and know that everything is happening in divine timing for a reason. So I can't give you he's going to walk out on the 10th of June or anything like that, because it doesn't work that way. The message is, right now you have to rise above the fear and rise above the struggle and use the power of prayer and breath work to bring in answers and calm you down. Because when we're operating an ego, anxious about the future, worried about everything, we're pushing our dreams further away. So the angel's saying, instead of thinking, when's he going to leave? When's this going to happen? When's it going to happen? Focus on breath work. Focus on being more in the present moment and focus on having faith in the power of love, because love will conquer all things. And it says moon cycles will be important for you. So it may happen around a moon cycle, but we've got a moon cycle coming up. And it's really interesting because on Saturday, I've already pre-recorded it. I'm doing a cleansing to let go of the past, to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Okay, and it's a really powerful one because it's one that's going to be done in a completely different way than I've done before. So make sure you check that out on Saturday, because I feel that will help you to let go of all the need to knows. But the angels say moon cycles are important because it gives you the opportunity to reflect and meditate on the situation, to give to heaven through prayer any struggles or fears, to rise above fear and struggle with the power of prayer and breath work. So I can't give you a when, because it's not meant to come through. Okay, you've got to learn the lesson of surrender. So this person is saying, this person who's in this situation is saying, please don't worry. Please don't worry about me or us. I will find my way. It's part of my purpose and mission to do so. And we are fine, even if it seems otherwise, because our bond is unbreakable and undeniable. So nothing's going to stop the love. But you have to have faith that it will happen in divine timing, and that's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Ram, thank you for the donation, honey. Not sure if you got my donation and question. I had some technical issues earlier with things changing, where my chat shut down completely on here, so I've got no access here. And, I had to refresh my chat as well. So if I missed your donation, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about it. But I can see this donation. So obviously just need to put your question in for me, and then I can connect with it now, okay? Let me just go down and see if you've got a question here, if you've written it in. No. So Ram, if you can put your question in for me, just put it in the chat and I'll find it, okay? Heather, thank you for the donation. Heather says, good morning, sunshine. I have a message from my angels. So this is for Heather. What do you need to know? For Heather, what do you need to know? What do we need to know for Heather? Be proud of what you're achieving right now. So as you've moved into June, be very proud of yourself. Be proud of everything you've been through and the person that you are. Be proud of what you're achieving in your physical world. That could be at work. It could be with, your own body, other things, especially on your journey. So be proud of what you're achieving because you're being recognized for it. And that means God sees all, knows all, and is all, which means you'll be rewarded for all the work you've been doing on you. And this can also be a time where you receive recognition from others. You could receive some kind of promotion. It's all possible at this time because you are receiving rewards for the work you've been doing on you. And also the angel's saying between now and September, don't give up because you're almost there. Use your time wisely and for spiritual practices. So use this time wisely to be grateful, to get excited about life, to be proud of yourself, to think about all the good things coming in. And I definitely feel between June and September, there could be other opportunities, not just about love. This could be about promotion, more money coming in, more opportunities at work. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any messages for me in my journey? Whatever you want to share about any topic on this journey. So let's pull you an angel message for Tiffany. So I know there's cards jumped out. I'm going to do this one first. Stay true to yourself. So the angel's saying whatever's going on in any area of your life, you must stay true to yourself and you must stand up for what you believe in. So things you experience in this journey of life, whether it's in love or work or things to do with family, friends, gives you the opportunity to stand up for what you believe in. So speak your truth and fight for what you want. So remember your own power. We've also got the Knight of Cups. So you will be speaking to your special person regularly and going on romantic outings and dates. Enjoy each special moment together. So whether you are connecting with a special person already or you meet someone special, there's going to be opportunities flowing in soon for you to spend time together, to go out and do things together, romantic outings, dates, and enjoying each special moment. And we've also got two other cards. You've got the Three of Swords and the Young Man. So it may not feel that way for you right now because there may be some heartbreak, pain, there may be a separation, there may be delays. But the angels are saying to you, whatever you're going through right now, the pain will not last forever. Things will improve with time. Delays are always necessary. This is a time of protection and preparation. Focus on self-love and replenish your energy with self-care. When you feel there's a void in your life, it's a sign to give back to yourself. Because between now and July, as long as you stay true to yourself and stand up for what you believe in, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to spend time with your special person. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Ram, you've put... thank you. You don't need to donate again. I really appreciate it. Thank you for that. But you're saying questions in the chat. But, you know, I can't see certain parts of the chat because technology, you know, the angels have, you know, whatever reason has happened, you know, YouTube, I can only see, I'll show you where I can only see up to here on my chat, which is the energy on my phone, my tablet at 9:28. So you need to pop your question in for me again. So all I need you to do is copy and paste your question, or someone copy and paste the question so I can read it again. Because I can see that you've donated to me again, but I can't see your question. Okay, I'm going up the chat. I can't see a question. So you just need to put your question in for me. That's all I need. Okay, and I'm going to do a message for... so obviously put question in the chat, so I'm waiting for that to come in. I've got Jarvis, thank you for the donation. Jarvis, there's no question in there either. So again, I'm waiting for a question for Jarvis and Ram. And then I'm going to go off because I've been on for nearly 3 hours. Okay, I've got Shridi coming in as well. I'm going to do Shridi right now. So should I try for BPO jobs or do my food business as a profession, which will be my career in the long run? Well, obviously do what feels right to you. You know, what will be your career in the long run really is what you enjoy doing, because you can't stay in a career you don't like. So should I try for BPO job or do my food business as a profession? I'm feeling the food business will bring more satisfaction. Let's look at that first then. So really your food business reminds you that you're a very special person. Okay, it taps you in with your intuition and, you know, your sensitive side. You are spiritual and strong, so enhance your psychic power by talking to your angels and being kind and gentle with yourself. Focus on service. Okay, so what you've been shown here is when you're doing your food business, it's part of your spiritual journey. That's how you focus on service. So I feel that will bring in more power. Okay, regarding the BPO, we've got the completion of a cycle, so the world. So there may be more opportunity to go out more in the world when you're in the other position. You may have more, you know, more interaction with people or the world. That's what I'm connecting with. So it feels like if you do the BPO job, whatever that is, and I don't need to know what it is, you're going to be out in the world more. Okay, you're going to have more interaction with other people. That could be online, it could be in person, it could be travel, it could be many things. But there will be a completion of a cycle. So I don't feel that will last anyway. You know, because you're asking about the long run. I feel in the long run, what will serve you more will be focusing on your food profession. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm waiting for a message for Jarvis. It may just be an energy donation anyway from Jarvis there. I'm waiting for a question from Jarvis and Ram. I've got Kayla coming in there as well. So, you know, I'm going to go off soon as well. So just be careful if you're donating, because donations do not guarantee you an answer I've been on already for nearly 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm just waiting, and I always say if you can put your question in with a donation, but I do appreciate these if they are energy exchanges. So I'm just waiting to see if the messages come in. Because I'm going to go right back up to my chat actually and see if I can find Ram's question, because I can't see it. So I'm just going to move the chat down really slowly, because I know that Ram's question is probably in a donation, but I haven't got access to that, you see, because it's been wiped off my screen. So I'm just going down and seeing if I can find Ram. Yeah, I am looking, Ram. It's not like I'm not looking. So all you need to do is copy and paste your question or write it again in the chat for me, because I can't guarantee I can pull you some cards intuitively, but until you tell me what your question is, I can't answer it. So unless I do it intuitively. So I'm waiting for a question from Jarvis and from Kayla and Ram. That's what I'm waiting on. If people are wondering what's going on. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is I'm going to pull Jarvis an intuitive card. So this is for Jarvis. This is for Jarvis, Page of Swords. So for Jarvis, the message is, delays in communication not forever. You are being protected at this time. Use telepathy to communicate instead. So remember, you are a telepathic being, and you have the ability to communicate through telepathy to your angels, to your person, to anyone in your life, maybe someone in the past. So you have the opportunity to connect in that way. Delays are not forever. That's the message. Oh, bye, Laura. Sending you so much love. Me and Carrot One are sending you and Grace lots and lots of love. Thank you so much for being here. Sending you lots of kisses. I'm going to do a message for Kayla. Okay, this is a message for Kayla. Okay, the message for Kayla is let go. This is a time of release for you. You just need to let it go. And we've got 12:21. So there's a dark night of the soul taking place, whether that's within you or whether it's within other people. Okay, so this could be within your person. But you just need to let go and allow things to unfold. I feel there's lots of realizations coming up for you right now and lots of understanding. So let go of anything that needs to go. You've got the Ace of Cups. A new relationship is about to begin. So this can be with your special person who's going through a dark night of the soul to be reborn in fresh energy, or it could be a new relationship with someone new or yourself. The most important relationship is always with yourself and Source. That's what you're being guided to know. So let go of anything that needs to go. If I can say as well, no more donations, please, guys, because I am going off soon, okay? So we've got Shridi, thank you for the donation. When will I get next job and what type of job? Well, set your intentions to the universe, okay? We've got 8 of Pentacles. What you put in, you'll get out. Hard work will pay off, so put the effort in, but make time to play as well. So really, the job that you have will be successful if you put the work in. And there's so much hope in the situation, there's light all around you. Call on Archangel Uriel to light the way and illuminate your heart and mind to the truth. So what this really means is, you may get a job between now and August time, but when you put work and effort into it, you'll get out of it. So the job will be something you enjoy, something that you feel good about, something that lights you up inside. So choose something you really are passionate about and something you love, and that's how you enjoy your work. Because when you do work you love, you never really work a day in your life. That's what you need to know. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards intuitively for Ram because, Ram will probably be asking about what's the message anyway. So let's get a message for Ram. So message for Ram is the Ace of Cups, okay? A new relationship is about to begin. Now, what this means is your person is becoming somebody brand new to be in the relationship with you. Okay, a new relationship is about to begin. So it's not going to be what it was. It's going to be something new. However, the most important relationship is always with yourself and Source. So that's really what you're being guided to work on right now. Your relationship with you and with God and with, the higher power. And your person is doing that too. Building their own self. Okay, building a relationship back with themselves. What do they want to bring to light for you? They're saying to you, ghosting, okay? I don't mean to disappear and not reply. I just struggle to deal with what I'm feeling. And sometimes your intensity and the intensity that I have for you, it spooks me. And I feel the need to isolate myself from you to calm down and think. This is when I'm feeling the most vulnerable but I'm able to process my feelings in our conversation and work out what to reply. So remember, your person won't ghost you forever. They're becoming someone new to be in the right kind of relationship with you. So with you and your person, I really do feel you're going to be in that relationship, but it's still manifesting. You know, she's still becoming who she needs to become to be with you the right way. So what's next for your connection? We've got meaningful conversation. So you will have a meaningful conversation where she'll probably apologise for all the things she said and done. She just needed that time for herself. So thank you guys. I'm going to go off now. You know, just checking there. Yeah, because sometimes people PayPal donate to me and I don't really accept them. But I've gone off there now. So I am going to end the chat because, you know, I've been live for nearly 3 hours and I have got other things to do today as well. I've got personal readers and other things. So thank you to everyone who's in the chat, sending you so much love. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to be live again tomorrow. So if you haven't caught me today, you can catch me then. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.